iPad. Going live. Hello, everyone.
Please no.
Hello, everyone. I'm here. Look at that. It's you are about to see something quite horrible. Just be prepared. I have seen things. I have seen horror movies in my life, but this is a little bit more disturbing. So just be careful.
Chat is
1, 2, 3. Yes, this is
so
called a CPG without a shirt, playing Tetris.
That probably means that the 360 screen is busted.
Oh, the 360 died?
Because the house wireless died, probably.
Only my chat room died.
I'm not on the wireless.
No, I'm talking about the 360 though.
Is my stream down though?
I don't know. No, you're good. Are you on wireless or are you on mobile?
I'm on mobile. Yeah, mobile.
Yeah. So.
Hi, hello, Ace. Ace just joined us.
Hey.
Yeah. So I have to show a little bit of the setup. As you can see, we have the Switch right now being played on, right, with the little controllers held by Mr. CPG and Lady Kitty Unicorn. And then we have this amazing iPhone from Mr. Jose right there. Hello, Jose.
There's a new sponsor.
With a little up.
Eric the Cookie Baker's a sponsor now.
Wait, what?
Eric, thank you for the sponsor, dude. I really appreciate it.
Where?
Pretty cool.
Where? I didn't see it.
Because my stream died.
Oh, your stream died. Oh.
How do I refresh it?
No, click on it.
It's the internet that needs to go.
Eric, cheers.
Cheers.
You can see me.
Hey, I'm gonna cheer. Let's pretend I'm Eric.
Eric, thank you so much.
Cheers. Absolutely.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Eric, seriously, thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. And I'll be streaming a lot more, so I will say that though.
Edgar is, what up? I have so many streams on.
Yeah.
Ask Edgar if the 360 stream is working.
And then we have a stream.
Well, I can check it here, actually.
Go ahead. You can look at the...
It is not... It's loading.
What does the live control room say? It should say bad...
Oh, the OBS?
I don't know.
OBS says...
0 kilobytes.
Okay. It's busted.
Yeah.
0 kilobits.
Kilobits?
Yeah,
sorry.
okay. That's bad.
On OBS.
You will have to handle this when...
Sorry guys, 360 is down.
Our house internet just dies about every 20 minutes.
Wait, did the... Wait.
I love my brother just like staring.
I don't know how you showed the two different... whatever.
The chat?
CPG shirtless. Yeah, I'm sorry to have you see that. So Jose's using his iPhone with a little up thing that he got at VidCon, and then we're having this nice cable here that is charging the phone at the same time, as you can see. Right there we go.
And there's another
stream
here.
And then Mr. Leaf is so right now we saw CPG Spence on a live stream which I'm streaming. It's great. It's like called Stream Inception. Hello, Leif.
Hey.
How are you? What am I doing with my phone? What am I doing with my phone?
Oh shit. Eric, I'm back on my stream. Thanks again, dude.
No, nobody was playing.
I'm playing Tetris now against Lady Kitty.
Unable to connect to chat, so it seems it's really died.
What and why is this? So extra flux. This is a live stream done on an iPhone 7.
Oh,
I'm streaming from. We are all at a VidCon. So VidCon just finished today, and we decided to drink and play games. Who is streaming? So live the
Revenite.
The Revenite, that's my starter.
That's him.
Is streaming, all in one mighty, and Chris plays games. Should be streaming soon.
That's him.
Chris is the stream. So if you want to see the whole room, if you want to see how fat I am, I mean hot, then you can go to Chris plays games.
I'm also totally using the space you should be at right now. So please.
I'm wearing a shirt.
No, you're not wearing. You're not wearing a shirt.
I'm not taking my shirt off.
We're working on that problem.
I need an adult. Be that kawaii pony. There you go.
It's on mobile, but Chris might be able to do it on chat. Yeah.
So I don't know. So, CCPG shirtless slowly backs away, and it's said by a guy who has a creepy clown avatar. I'm just saying. I just don't know. Mr. B the kawaii pony. It's great.
I don't care who this. I don't. Wait, don't cater to this whiner. Wait, what, Cal? What?
This whiner or is wiener? Or is wiener?
Cater to his wiener. Cater to my wiener.
Edgar says, I'm just saying, Jose is so hot, legit.
Oh, thanks, Edgar.
Yeah,
wait, which camera do I look at?
This is all of them. Yeah, it's like, thank you everyone.
They remove the regular donate button. So if you're on iOS, you will see no buttons. If you are on Android or PC, you will see a money sign. That's a super chat. And you can see the donate button there too.
Hello everyone. Oh my god, I've got two screens on my screen. That's great. Look at that.
Eric, that's really awesome.
Shit.
So thank you for doing that. Jose, give shirtless TPG a hug. Sure, I don't want to give him a
Oh
hug.
my God, this is terrible.
Wait, give me $5. No, don't give me $5.
$5, baby.
Yo, Jared.
Wait, Jared?
Jared. He's on my stream.
We need to get all the streams in one stream.
I know. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. There we go. We have 3. Oh, we're missing the 360. There we go. I've got everything in one stream now. So the 360, Lives, Jose's, and the Switch, and the shirtless CPG too. Hello, stranger. Ariel, hello. I see you all, Kitty, and are they seriously playing on a phone? That's something you don't see every day. They're playing on a Switch.
This is a Nintendo Switch.
This is a Nintendo Switch. 4 dudes and 1 girl, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is right now.
That's how gaming works. You're seeing it right here live.
I know that's a better ratio than most game companies.
So here you can see a Google engineer working on the 360 stream in his natural habitat. It is normal that he's shirtless. This is how usually we work at work, but we just don't. Almost died. What the hell is this couch? What? I almost died. What the?
So that couch has a hole there.
What is this a shirtless stream now?
No.
Well, it is, but only from CPG. Someone had the great idea of giving $10 to CPG. Thank you, thank you.
Like $10, I'll do like
anything.
Like that blog article.
Eric.
Oh no.
Soon enough, you'll be able to sponsor most of your favorite streamers. I don't work for YouTube, so I can say this. No, I didn't say that it's gonna come out this year, so just wait, I guess.
Yeah.
Looks like the CPG straight off my one viewer.
So you see B, that kawaii pony avatar, which is a creepy clown.
Ariel,
he was saying see CPG with shirtless slowly, but goes backwards. And I'm like, from a clown that is really creepy, that's even creepier. That's I don't know.
something. We're doing pretty well in the viewership.
Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Cal.
You have 8, and you live.
Oh yeah, that's
0
perfect.
now.
What, 2?
0.
Back to 0.
I had 1.
So
And
Caldizzle just posted the
you're down
posted
7, I think. I don't know.
posted the 360 stream in chat. So if you want to see the 360 video of the entire room, you can also go there.
Okay,
and
let's
click
play
there.
for real.
We are trying to read all chats, but it's kind of hard.
You guys should celebrate Chris's guns with a game of arms. I don't
Who said hi to me? Someone said hi. Hello, friend. I think it's Jose who just did.
Arms, but it won't be
streaming
multiplayer.
with his phone.
I think it's this guy.
What?
Chris has games.
That was great. Because Ariel was saying like someone said hi to me, and I think it was you.
Yes.
4 streams.
4 streams right here now.
So
I only got 4.
we can play arms, but it's not going to be multiplayer. And I don't know if you can play offline.
Multiplayer.
Oh my god, Extra Flux! Thank you so much for the $2. How did I get here? Just want the what?
What?
I cannot bring chat up.
Oh my god, thank you, Eric the Cookie Baker, for the $5 donation. Really appreciate it. This is awesome. It's awesome. His accent is beautiful. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Eric. Can we have a hashtag Eric in the chat? Thank you so much. Really appreciate.
So I didn't finish reading.
It will partially reimburse a little bit of VidCon, so that's awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Really goes straight to the heart.
How did I get here? I just wanted to play.
Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. For that, I will do a little dance party.
Lady Kitty, okay, guys. I owe Lady Kitty.
CPG, can you do a little dance?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's great. Thank you. That look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. That was perfect. Thank you. There you go. That's what you get for.
I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, Kevman is back.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So I have the pleasure. I have the pleasure to say that Kevman did not die in the plane. He actually interacted in chat, or he's doing that from heaven.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Kevman.
Which camera do I look at?
It's like hello everyone.
Minesweeper, the female
Hello, people.
version of Minesweeper? Wait, what?
I got this
Hot
expensive
pocket.
filter.
He survived. He survived.
If you're
Absolutely.
making a sexist joke, please don't.
So by the way, this stream was supposed to be a Tetris stream, and then it's kind of sidetracked to
A porn
shirtless, and then and talking about some extension of some body parts, and I mean, I don't know.
No, we're talking about a tripod.
A tripod? Well, we have it set up right there, see?
Hello, people.
Oh, Edgar was looking for Kevman on the stream itself. He was like, where is he? Where's he?
Kevin left this morning.
He is hiding under the couch right
pretty
there. Oh, look
early.
at that.
So Kevman, we're streaming on 3 different
Oh, thank you,
streams.
Eric. That's really awesome.
4 different streams,
But
sorry.
Thank you so much for supporting the streamers that you watch.
One
So,
360,
yeah.
so go to
Nick,
Chris
thank
Plays
you.
Games to see the
Hot
room
Pocket
we're in.
to Joshua Bergen. How are you, Joshua? It's good to see you.
Oh, Dojo's here? Wait, what?
So, Ariel makes the request of the YouTube Gaming Android app needs to have the option for viewing multiple streams at
Yeah.
once. Agreed, but
I think that's actually technically hard because I think Android has limitations on how many.
yeah, how many decoding can be done, and also
shit,
it's a lack of space, right? As well.
So I have to say I was inspired to make this live stream because of Katy Perry.
Natalia says, "Hello, mighty and naked people."
Only one person is naked though.
Well, it's technically it's more than 1% because we're 5 and there's like
I said
one
one
out.
person.
Oh, sorry, one
Correct.
person.
20% naked in
It's
this room.
20% of the people in this room are naked.
Well, you guys are good at math.
absolutely, yeah, it's, and it's true, Kevman was right there. I'm pointing at the chat, but I don't think you actually see it. Kevman was right there this morning, actually. He was also shirtless, just saying. but-
Shirtless.
Oh, no. Did you
I
leave?
think Ace got his $10 worth. So I'm putting my shirt back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to
rip
put...
shirt.
Oh,
Whoever's playing left
no.
side needs
Sounds good, Kevman. See you, man. Thank you for saying hello.
Hey, Eric.
Glad to know that you
Oh, hey, actually,
arrived
yeah, it's
safely. And have a
okay.
wonderful evening, all right?
Matt Pat told me
just
to
make this
not do
scripty.
clickbait, so of course this is Tetris.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but you named your stream the best,
Okay,
the
fine.
best Tetris
The
live
bestest.
stream, the bestest Tetris live
So-
stream, and I named mine even better Tetris live stream. So,
So
mine is really
the
better.
bestest might be clickbait, but Tetris is pretty accurate.
I think
Yeah.
my stream
I use no caps because
think my
Chris
stream
and the
title's
dude
pretty
that
accurate.
knows what
It's
he's
like
talking about said
streaming
don't use caps.
Streaming stream, yeah, I see.
She had like 10
this
shots
one's
and it's like she's in the room.
Oh,
with
never.
us.
I'd be the cowboy pony. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
hey Card, how's it going?
How much money does it require for you to take off the pants, CPG?
I'm worried that like.
Oh Edgar, what? Thank you. Happy also. Oh, Orange
County.
Orange
Kind
County.
of sucks.
Well, no. If you have your pants, but just your
Thank you,
pants
Edgar. Wait,
off,
hold
it
on.
should be fine.
So Edgar just gave me $5 and he said Happy Orange County Pride.
Yay!
Happy Pride everyone in Orange
Yay!
County.
Woo! Thank you.
Oh, I should put my rainbow wristband.
Oh, I should put my rainbow on. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I
Is it a
have-
rainbow pillow or something?
So I took my
Happy Pride, says Ariel. Thank you, Ariel. Ooh. Oh, I'm sitting on the couch hole. It's not the asshole. It's the couch hole. It's like it's really terrible. It's
This futon is awful.
is it this
Look at awful
futon?
futons.
Yeah, it's a really terrible
We
futon.
are we're running a 360 camera here in the room. and
Yep.
We have
It's right there.
Oh wait, this is
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, that is
Send
pretty
my
impressive.
rainbow
The focus.
wristband.
Oh wow, the focus changed. Look at that.
Awesome, Edgar.
Okay.
No, this is
thing
not
is
the first 360 stream. I mean, it's maybe the first 360 stream on
California,
YTG. I don't know. Not many
This
people
is
use
terrible.
360,
I think
guess.
California extra
It's a
Oh
price.
yeah, the effect. Oh my god, like look at that. Like
Yeah.
Leif is completely drunk. Look at that. That's crazy. This perspective is this guy.
Yeah. So what we have? We have.
I'm sitting on an asshole. I mean a chair hole, mighty 2017. Yeah, that's that. Oops.
Mighty's got 9. Jose's got 11.
I've got 7 people just left because they want to see the 360. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I would. You know, guys, if you want to see 360, go to Chris Plays Games.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a Jose in 360?
I
You
know.
can see it from this device on CPG's channel. And you can now safely do it since CPG has his shirt on. So
It's kid friendly now.
it's good friendly.
Except I had to say, there's a dude in this game that says "suck my dick," so I don't know.
Oh yeah, the character in the Nintendo game says "suck my dick." It's incredible. It's like what the hell is going on?
I think it's a fish too.
See, Ariel admitted she looked at the 360
won
for a
again?
moment.
Sorry, Lady Kitty.
Oh no! Who wants to wreck Jose? Because I'm pretty good at that. I
Wait,
mean,
do what?
to wreck you.
Sure. I mean, I think I
Not to
deserve it.
erect. I said to wreck
Eric,
you.
bye, Eric.
Bye, Eric. Thanks again for sponsoring and
Thanks,
throwing money
dude.
at us.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you again. Really
It's so weird
appreciate
because I keep looking at my phone,
thinking that
Wait,
it's gonna see your face.
is Kyle or Eric living?
What you know that people can't really see the game now.
Oh, well, yeah.
God
I
damn it!
bumped it.
Look at the streamer.
It's all my fault.
I will erect you, Edgar said. Yeah, that's what he heard.
That's what I do. I take my shirt off and I erect you.
Eric's living. Bye, Eric.
I've got a hashtag in my chat. Erect.
All cameras.
Hello, everyone.
I'm literally Katy Perry tonight, so.
It's a pretty cool name, Hot Pocket or Joshua.
Goodbye, Eric.
I like the name. It's
Okay,
nice.
yeah, that's Lady Kitty Unicorn.
Do you want to see how a lion really
You want me
streams
to-
well?
You want me to play?
Oh yeah, I need a player.
shit.
I'm gonna play.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna play. Okay.
Oh, Brad, is your dream come true, Brad?
Oh shit! Fuck this couch! Oh my god!
Does somebody want to like hold my phone?
Could you just walk in? That's live.
Oh yeah.
So we have live.
Wait.
Lady
Wait,
Kitty.
all the
Wait.
people here.
Leif,
Yeah, Lady,
just
Lady
Leif.
Kitty Unicorn, All of the Mighty, Jose,
Sorry.
and CPG. Those
Yeah,
five
exactly.
most
So
popular
wait.
games.
So wait. Leif just asked if we could hold his phone while he's going to the bathroom. I'm like, what do you want us to film? Exactly. I'm a little worried here.
Anything that isn't him going to the bathroom.
filming
I
the
don't know
film?
how to
All right,
manage
Brad.
control.
I hope Brad's watching.
Okay.
I don't think he's here.
I think he is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
CPG stream is down. Oh. That comment. Oh. I love how people. We should put something on the right
So
side of
I'm
your
playing on the
Switch.
left, and Chris playing on the right.
You know, wait a second. Wait a second.
Yeah,
Wait a
we gotta
second.
actually like see this.
No. So I'm going to do something so Jose's stream doesn't look like shit. Okay, let me see.
My stream looks perfect.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, there he goes. Okay, my stream is not down anymore.
And you left. Wait, what? I'm not gonna buy
And
a
you
reading.
left couldn't beat this because there was an actual Tetris.
There we go. Okay, now we have a little character next to the stream.
So Brad is watching the
Told you Brad was still around.
Jose's stream is the highest quality, I think. What are you talking about? That iPhone polish. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Thank you, Apple.
I will say, I feel like I have fewer lines than you do.
Look at that maneless lion. That is me. Well, it's not a manless lion. It's a maneless lion.
This has been going for 20 minutes now.
So here is an exclusive view of two players playing Tetris with the game, but you can't see the game, but it's alright.
Oh shit.
Lady looks good. Jose looks good. Thank you. Sup, Mr. Gar? Gar is with us, guys. There- It's you can look behind you if you want.
Sounds like he's on the mighty cam.
What?
Guard's on the mighty cam.
Yep, it is on the mighty
I
cam.
need to fix the 360 cam so he'll watch over there instead.
Where are y'all from? Rip Mighty's main. Yeah, exactly. So where are y'all from? I'm from France originally. Leif.
The Bay Area right now.
The Bay Area, San Francisco. Yeah,
I grew
Mr.
up outside of Chicago and now live in Boston.
Chicago and living in Boston. Mr. Jose is living in San Diego.
Tijuana, Mexico, and I live in San Diego.
Tijuana, Mexico was
Right,
he
here's the
born.
short story. The long, the real story is much longer.
Also,
Oh,
guys, stick around for a little bit if you want to see a 360 stream. As soon as one of us dies,
360 is right there.
I'll get fixed. Chris play games.
Woo, Chicago, says Ariel. She's from Chicago. There you go. Oh, she lived in Chicago for a while.
Like touching the camera.
I tried watching CPG's 360 stream and it kept buffering. We need to switch your 360 on and to put it on tethering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't Mighty. Where's his line main? I'm in
I have
my human form because at VidCon they would not accept me as a lion. That's
I think they would have.
Houston, Texas. There you go, Jared.
Houston.
Oh, Houston, because Houston is the best way to pronounce it.
That's like the guy I met earlier, the
Wait.
travel vlogger is...
Edgar, you're in Anaheim? Are you kidding me? What? Oh, Cart Plays is with us. Look at that. Oh my God, Cart Plays.
I mean, she's not
That
in
is-
Anaheim,
No, Edgar is.
but Edgar is.
No, Edgar is in Anaheim. Card Plays is obviously from Australia. It's good to see you, Card. You. Wait. I'm gonna do the. You. There we go. And also Foxy is here, and Nex is there. Why did I get not notified of this? I'm sorry, Nex. What have you all favorite memory from this visit? Well, wait, I'm gonna ask that to everyone. Got really what? Pork, yo.
It's hard to focus.
Okay, so we've got a question. We've got a question from.
Oh no! I need another extension cable.
So let me see.
Here, it's your
I'm coming for hugs next year, my. Okay, you better come, Card.
You're bumping the.
You better come because we
fault
missed
to
you
No,
this
that's
year.
fine.
Okay, and I'm going to wiggle my finger at you.
There, Brad, is this better? I'm trying my best.
Yeah, it was a nice VidCon. There was a lot of people there, so
Jose, you gotta hold the lunch.
I know you couldn't come this year, no problem. But yeah, it would be awesome to see you finally for reals. With his three Z's.
No.
Foxzilla new tattoo. What kind of tattoo did you get, Jared? Mayfield, Ohio. There you go, Eric. I've never been in Ohio. I still need to visit.
Don't go to Ohio. You'll lose the Ohio game.
You lose the Ohio game?
The Ohio game is where you lose whenever you're in Ohio.
Can't find a place that's open for what, Foxy?
Sorry, Brad, I have disappointed you.
Oh, fuck.
In Southwest at Jared Shelton. Alif in Southwest. Whoa, Alif? Do we say Alif? I don't know. I don't know. It seems to be a city or something.
Suck my dick.
Suck my.
Sorry.
So disclaimer: it's because the game currently has a character that says "suck my dick," and we're pretty sure it's "suck my dick" because it's a Nintendo game. So that totally
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
we're gonna have a 360 stream back pretty soon.
Alif is a part of Houston. There we go. Okay.
Pending at the Tetris Disco. So who else wanna play? I'm tired of losing.
I'm going
Mighty
to.
character.
I'm going
Play me
to.
again.
Did you destroy Jose?
Yes.
CPG?
No, but I beat him.
Oh.
I
Look at
was-
his
I
sad
was
face. Sub
distracted.
So I need. Oh, is this my phone?
So for me, the best moment of VidCon was seeing everyone. If we're talking about a panel, I think it was the. Even if I saw really little of it, it was the search and discovery panel. That was really nice. They were talking about the YouTube algorithm and like how to optimize titles and description things.
I live tweeted it, so if you want to find it, you can.
And
that is
CPG live
cute,
tweeted
it's
it,
true.
so if you want to have a summary of all of it, you can just look at his Twitter account and you'll see all the news. The world has no meaning but a glorious mane. It will come back this Thursday.
What's the
Don't
building
worry.
high?
We
I'm
will
sorry,
be
Brad. I'm
there
not actually
for
watching
that.
anything that's happening.
That's a huge beer, Jose, and not beard. A huge beer, it seems.
So
Wait. There we go. Yeah.
Wait, Mighty, I'm trying to play a game here.
Yeah, Mikey, what do you? What's wrong?
Like I'm trying to impress
I'm
Brad.
trying
and
to make LKU win. That's the thing. It's,
Okay, yeah, thank you.
beer or beard? Yeah, it's. I think it's beer. I mean, he said beer on chat, so I'm not sure if you want to say beard.
Jose, the Tetris Tower Architect. Yes, I make towers.
Hi, Kitty, love you. Says Dadaro Mimi.
Oh, hey, Dara.
Dada.
Oh shit, I'm so bad.
My cell phone internet is
I'm
not
leaving everyone
high quality.
Is that high quality? What was your favorite moment or moment at VidCon? Mr. Jose, we'll start with you.
Definitely hearing, and I know I'm a fanboy at this point,
Yes, you are a fanboy.
Matt Pat and his wife. I think they're really, I just love hearing them. Going to the YouTube gaming party was really cool. I met the people who do extra credit, which apparently I was embarrassing and I said I didn't know them.
That's okay. That's not.
But then
my
then
God.
they gave me their business card. I was like, oh, I know who you are, because you know their style. I know them. My most painful moment was walking by the guy who does the Discovery News like 5 times, and I was too shy to say hi.
Oh my God.
I
That's
saw him today again. Like seriously, I walked by him again, and I'm like, nope, I can't say it.
Why did I do that? I don't understand. I'm just so bad at that.
So we were not at E3. I don't think any of us were.
A little more.
No, I was not. I was definitely not. A little moon for Luna, says
Alright,
Card.
360
Advice
is
to Foxy. Little moon sounds like a nice tattoo
So
to
guys, if you
have.
want to see something really cool on your mobile devices, go to Chris Plays Games.
Thank you, CPG.
The live stream, the 360 live stream is back. So you can use your mobile device or Chrome's browser, and you can see the whole room we're in.
I didn't even have to announce this anymore because CPG posts in chat and Jose makes the introduction, so it's great. What about you, Kitty? What was your favorite moment of VidCon? Can be in VidCon, outside.
Meeting everybody.
Oh, I won.
Meet everybody.
Especially being able to like, hug everybody and like kiss them too, because I kissed.
I didn't get a
everybody.
kiss.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, live stream kiss.
Also, you owe me a hug.
Oh, bear hug.
There we go.
I keep losing, guys. I know I'm the one that brought the Switch, but does no one want to play.
I can play. I mean, it's gonna be hard for me. Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, I'm going to destroy your
Dojo's
ass.
phone. Oh, Dojo's phone died. A moment of silence, please.
You can destroy my ass.
Which phone
instead.
died?
Dojo's phone, because he jumped into the pool with the phone.
So the jacuzzi, you said.
This seems like a bad plan.
Ocean, okay.
Take care, Ariel.
Where-
Yeah, Slave came back to the
Did this
bathroom.
happen at the
He's over
girlfriend's
here.
house or somewhere else?
He's in the crack on the 360 cam, I think. So if you look to the right,
So mine is fine now.
Mighty's playing now. Yeah, so
So-
I'm now Mighty's director of photography.
We do have a problem.
Thank you, Mr. CPG. I'm
Yeah.
going to destroy your ass. Just so you
Your
know.
switch needs to be plugged in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's been starting without me being in front of the console. So I'm starting with a malice actually. So okay. I see how it goes here.
All in one CPG. That's right. But yeah, did you answer your favorite moment of VidCon?
No.
What's your favorite moment of VidCon?
My favorite moment of VidCon? I guess meeting everyone, seeing people I've already met before again,
All right.
hanging out with everyone.
So what was the best panel that you attended at VidCon, Mighty?
I think.
Oh, you said Search and Discovery.
Search and Discovery. Yeah.
And Jose?
The MatPat panels and Search and Discovery. And what else? I know I like another one.
I don't know. Oh, it was Steph Pat's one.
Oh yeah, Steph yeah, Stephanie Patrick.
Sorry, Matt Pat, Steph Pat, like, you know.
Yeah. So it's not gonna work.
I mean, it's
'Cause
not gonna
you know why it's not gonna work? Nintendo sucks. Do you know where the plug is?
on the bottom,
On the bottom of the device.
so you can't plug it in while it's standing up.
Oh,
That seems dumb.
that's really stupid.
Yes.
Thank you.
More creative.
So I wonder if I have anyone watching the 360 stream. So we got 3 different chats up at the moment, and I'm gonna actually pull up my 360 stream and see if it works.
Alright. I'm gonna put my stream down now because nobody's watching anymore.
Alright, I'm sorry.
I have 4. All right, I only have 4 watching. That's fine. But yeah, so we got 15 on Mighty's stream. So Mighty's now like as the person who's actually holding a camera, you know, actually.
Thank you for being my personal assistant.
Yeah, like I said, director of photography. So yeah, so this is the Ricoh Theta S, which is actually what's running the 360 stream. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Oh yeah, it's broken again. Why is it
Wait,
that slow?
wait.
But this is never going to work.
No, it'll work.
No, it won't.
Sorry, I'll do this.
You have to be mad. You just said you were trying
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to.
My stream total has like stream in it 3 times. Streaming the streamer house streams. Yeah.
Stop it.
All right, so I tried to make my stream buffer less, so we'll see if that works.
to. No, please. Senpai.
It's a bummer though, the Switch is dying.
Actually, I want this one.
Oh, show my face real
I'm
quick.
trying to do a comeback, but it's really hard in this game, so.
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
I was supposed to show my face on my stream, so I did.
Perfect.
I fucked everything up.
Perfect.
Somebody has the most people?
It seems so.
Yeah, Mighty has the most people. Mighty has 16 at the moment, so.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. That's awesome.
Yeah, breakfast was good. I mean, so I think the only thing about breakfast was that it was so loud, it was actually hard to talk to people. So it was less good because of that. Yeah, so I think the 360 stream should be working again-ish. But it's unclear, like, why it is being shitty. So, I don't know. If you're reading the chat, sorry. I know, I'm so sorry. No, it's no big deal. I don't feel like you shouldn't feel bad, but I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see you. I've been so, like, Mrs. CPG has been like, you're at the conference from the time it starts until the time it ends, and nobody else is. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's because that's how I do these things. Like, it's not even a good idea. I just do it anyway.
Oh my God! I won!
But yeah, I am reading the chat. I'm actually running the camera and reading the chat and everything else.
Red again.
It's red again? Why is it doing that? Like, it's almost like we're being rate limited by Comcast or something.
Well, we can retry, but the thing is, that was the second game of a two best.
Yeah, he did it in the middle.
Oh, you quit in the middle. Okay, let's retry so I can really kick your ass now. No loss.
Yeah, no loss.
No
Yeah,
loss.
it dies like instantly.
No.
Is that like,
So what's your bit rate?
what's that? I mean, like, it doesn't, I like five,
No, I'm just curious.
3,500.
Oh.
He was trying to say best of 3, yeah. You're a guy who know lots of streamers. I know, Eric. I've seen you in Jose streams all the time.
Oh shit.
Okay, so now the ping's fine. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out like why the hell OBS is like flipping its shit here and having a hard time. I'm like, this is what I do. Like, whenever something's wrong, I like pull up pings and I start like MTR and everything else like that. Anyway, no, it's fine. There you go.
Mighty just can get the fundamentals down. Wait, Mighty's really good at this game. Wow, we have so many chats.
Yeah, we have 3 different chats we've got to read. This is why people are like, you should dual stream, and I'm looking at this being like, there's no way I can dual stream. Like having 3 chats on my screen takes up my entire screen. Next says go feline.
So
Go feline, there we go.
Epileptic Fishers.
The 2017 version of Jay Kraken, the first one.
Well, yeah, that's
Jay Kraken
that's
is
his
Game
point.
Dojo for getting into the jacuzzi with his phone in his pocket.
That's right. Jay Kraken lost his phone by dropping it in a sewer. Game Dojo
Oh, yeah,
Game
you're
Dojo
right.
loses his by jumping into a hot tub with it in.
For phones, it seems. Oh man, come on.
Seems like there must be like a sacrificial YTG fan phone sacrifice every year.
Yep, absolutely.
So next says that he cannot decide who to root for,
So
either Mighty or...
Yeah.
Okay.
You said that, so he's
go
actually
feline.
saying go
Yeah.
feline.
Feline?
Feline.
Feline. None
There
of
you
the above.
Dojo jumped into the water with his phone in his pocket, so his phone died. Hazik Kasari says, "Hey, Mighty."
Who says?
Hazik Kasari?
Oh yeah, Hazik. Hey yo, what's up?
I don't know Hazik. Hello, Hazik.
Who is Hazik?
So I think that the
Wait, can I break?
I'm gonna see. I've got 17 people watching this 360 stream in theory. So if you want, I think this is the link to the 360 stream in Mighty's chat. This is the link to the 360 stream in Jose's chat. So those are things you can look at if you like. It's nice that I'm a mod for all of you, so I can just put links in everyone's chats.
Yeah, that's very practical indeed.
Also, follow Mighty on Twitter, twitter.com/allinonmighty. That's what Nightbot has to say.
I'm gonna lose like an idiot.
But yeah, so the Rico Theta S is sitting on this tripod over here. The funny thing about the design of the Theta S is actually it fails in the exact same way as the Switch does. The connection to make it like live stream is in the same spot as the tripod screw. So it's like sitting precariously on top of this tripod. I don't know if Dojo's phone was an iPhone. Does anybody know?
no
What?
idea.
What happened?
Is Dojo's phone an iPhone?
Well, he died. It just doesn't matter.
I mean, was it an iPhone?
I don't know.
Here's my comic. Why did you type that? You made a comic out of something.
Yeah, it was funny. Mighty gets better with the pressure is on.
Oh,
Take it
okay.
back.
No, I lost that previous one.
Well, that's why Brad took it back.
Oh, okay. What did he say?
You get better with the pressures on.
Oh yeah, no, not even. I just played horribly bad.
If you like what you see, like and subscribe to make sure you do not miss L episodes. Mighty streams every Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. It's not
Oh my
Thursday.
god, I really need you as my personal assistant.
No, you need Narcos. You need
Oh, yeah.
Narcos to, like, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Brother man.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, we're in the same room.
Yes, we are all in the same room. Did it stop again? It's stopping again.
Sorry, guys.
The 360 stream, our home internet just sucks. Although I'm not actually sure is the internet. Like, this might be OBS fucking up somehow. I tried to just fix the 360 stream again.
Okay, I'm gonna put this where I can see the little red thing.
Yeah. So we are attempting to keep the 360 stream working, but our internet in this house is not great. We got 20 people watching with Mighty here. So yes, again, we got, for those of you who are recently here, all of them Mighty, Lady Kitty Unicorn, we've got Jose Angel, and Leif the Revenite, and your host, well, not host, but your director of photography at the moment. I am Chrissy Plays Games.
It's literally director of photography.
Yeah.
Photography.
So director of photography here, CPG, going back to this. It's interesting, like the color balance on the, like, man, color grading.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a little.
Nar talking and CPG organizing, because let's face it, Nar can't even remember to link his streams 50% of the time. Yeah. Oh, your phone is buzzing. I don't know why your phone is buzzing.
Oh, maybe I received a message.
I don't know. It's a thing, and maybe it's a Twitter thing. You're receiving Twitter things.
It is a thing.
You got you have notifications for when people like shit? Man, that would
Oh man.
that would drive me crazy. I'd never be able to do that.
I just have constant notifications on my phone.
Oh yeah, that would drive me nuts.
Oh yeah. Oh, but I'm nuts. That's the thing.
I was already
That's
nuts.
my secret. That I'm completely nuts.
Yeah, that is legitimately his real voice, and he's you are every bit as insanely as good looking in person. I can imagine that. That sounds pretty legit.
Yeah, I really like those.
Whoa!
No,
No! Oh, party foul.
Okay, we need to put it back in the right place.
Mine is getting serious.
Yeah, I know.
So just a heads up, the switch on the anytime.
There you go. See, easy first try. Damn. It took forever to beat you.
Oh, you're dripping.
You did a pretty good training here. What's going on?
The beer overflowed.
Oh
It wasn't even a pouring mistake. It was just an opening problem. Like when I make these mistakes, it's because we're
Maybe
pouring.
I should have gone to the main menu. So
Yeah, why did you do that?
I don't know. It's maybe because I'm stupid.
Wait, Solar Arcade.
Killer Koala, I'm glad it's not his fault.
Did I do that?
This one has been like precariously placed all night long. It's just been waiting to fall.
Everything is. We are.
Oh,
Wait, is that screwed in there?
No, it just pops in.
Okay.
There we go. Hopefully.
No, I mean like.
Now it's
There-
No, because
yeah.
it's at the bottom, just like the Switch.
Oh my god.
So it's got the same problem.
I broke your camera. Your
No, it's-
$10.60
Oh,
camera.
oh wow! So it's not even screwed on the thing.
No, it can't be because that's where the plug is.
Look at us.
Sorry, I've said this like 4 times
How
today.
does that make sense?
It does not make any sense.
I thought that's really sad.
So the phone didn't get dropped. It's actually the Theta, the Ricoh Theta S that we're live streaming this 360 stream from. Because the Theta has this stupid ass design where the tripod screw is in the same place as the USB, you can't live stream with it connected to a tripod. So it's just sitting on top of the camera or on top of the tripod, like attempting to balance. And at some point it was going to fall, and that point was now. And I'm trying to figure out how I even had it sitting here before.
So serious, you wrecked the stream. I know. I'm so sorry, Brad. Yeah, it's totally completely wrecked the stream.
And I guess that's why you need like gaffer tape.
You want to play, Nave?
You want to play?
I guess I'll try.
Go
Doesn't
for
count.
it. Yo! Where's my beer? Oh, it's there. Okay.
I don't know how I did
I mean,
this.
I can't be 100%
Here.
performance with
Sorry,
without
I'm
a
gonna
beer.
try and
Hey, yo!
Put this back.
Yes, I'm the only one wearing a PJ.
Let's do a little prayer together for
No prayer.
Dojo's phone.
I'm on a
It's
silence.
like Dojo, we are both very sorry. Well, especially me. I don't know if you are, but I am very sorry for your phone.
I hate the death of technology.
Yeah, I mean, also the very important question to answer is why did you jump in this jacuzzi with your phone in your pocket?
I think
He has a lot of money.
probably involved.
I mean, I'm not sure if that was the reason though.
You can afford to like wet your phones.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be it could be called a charity stream when he comes back and be like,
That's true.
You know, we need to buy a phone to
iPhone
an
phone.
old man, you know, that maybe doesn't have enough money to care about his family
Yes.
and everything. So yeah, okay.
It was a plan then.
Yep. Sorry, Game Dojo, but shit happens. You know, I mean, Jake Reckon was last year. This
Yeah.
year, it's him.
Just
It's
fucking
him.
phone lives inside a well now.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's still bathing in the sewer.
Yeah.
You know, like boom, 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 taking a shower.
Yeah, it's still working. If you ring it, it rings.
What is going on? Is the sewer?
It just blows up like the wells ring, and it's like how they.
And then if you actually look in the sewers, normally you should be able to see a clown.
we could,
which is-
yeah, I guess.
like-
Cal says that we could be brothers. You spend all that time putting it together.
We have similar glasses,
We both have facial hair. We are both dudes.
and I like tacos. Was that racist? I don't know.
No, but I made Scar God, so you know, same thing. Like, who's Mexican, who's French?
Do you like Brie?
Yes,
No, okay.
she's a nice girl. Hey, Gar.
There it is. It's Gar's Gar.
Yes, Gar's Gar.
You know, we kept this emoji on YouTube Gaming.
Of course, I know
Because
you.
it has been changed to a
Yes.
new one. And
What do you
No.
what do you think?
what did I do? Oh,
there
we're
you
back.
go.
We're back. We're back. Hello, everyone. Makes you wonder, does everyone gotta sleep in one bed? Yes, we do. We are So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also CPG's wife.
Yeah.
And there was Kevman in our cast.
Yes.
It's so the cool thing is that it's a pretty large bed. It's like 35 feet wide, I think, something
Yeah,
like that.
like you know the bed from Snow White where the 7 dwarfs sleep.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like that.
yeah. Except that we're 12 dwarves.
Yes.
That's the thing.
With
It's
giants.
So
Yeah,
we
well,
are not going to Disneyland. I don't think any of us are going to Disneyland tomorrow.
Oh.
Yep.
How many people flying out tomorrow? When's your flight, Luke? You know?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. 10 p.m. My flight is at 1:15
Wait, is this the beer too?
Yeah, that was. I think that's. Oh, I don't know who that was. Wasn't mine.
Oh,
but I
interesting.
spilled a little bit of it.
So wait, let me answer the questions. So, no phone was harmed in the making of this stream. Not this stream, that's for sure. Is Mighty the friend Jose, or is Jose the Mexican Mighty? I don't know. It's a good question, actually.
I spilled it.
Can I join this bed? Next wants to join the bed. Next wants to join the bed. He just wants to be part of it.
No, it is mine.
Oh, well, yeah.
So trip to Disneyland, nothing as far as I know. There is one organized by VidCon tomorrow, but I don't think any one
I
of
mean,
us
it's
is
only
going.
like you saved $7 off the price of Disneyland.
What about
which is
Kaney's
not,
bed?
like-
It was pretty big. That's a very fair point.
Leaving tomorrow.
You're leaving tomorrow?
Well, we all are.
Well, yeah, we all are. Yeah.
What time do you leave?
1:15 p.m. is my flight, so I'll
okay.
leave around 11.
Probably the same thing.
The house, we have to be out of the house.
Who's sleeping on the floor though?
No
one's
one.
sleeping. Oh no, no.
He's sleeping on the.
It's a
on the-
couch. I'm
the
sleeping on the couch too. It's very nice.
sleeping on the couch. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
And I'm ready.
You're ready?
I have PJs on.
You're ready for what?
For sleeping.
Oh, for I'm ready for sleep.
ready.
What now?
Anytime.
Wait, it's freaking what time?
No, I didn't say when I go to
Oh.
sleep. I said I'm like I have the uniform for sleep.
Oh yeah, true. You have your uniform on. Look at that. So, Jose actually sleeps with a Nintendo 64.
Yes.
So don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
What did the cow say?
Wait. So
How do you bring back
the couch,
on mine?
you just tap on it because my phone is amazing.
Yeah.
That's why. That's the reason. I mean, any of them could sleep on me. Next wants to be slept on. This could,
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Lady
Next
Kitty
year.
Unicorn says, yeah, okay. Next year.
Everyone's like,
There you go. You've
The
got a
reality, of
candidate.
course, is that we are
Perfect.
not actually all sleeping in the same bed. This house has like 11 beds, even though legally it can only you're only allowed to have 9 people staying here. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're 12 in a 9-person room. Indeed, yeah. That's a little crazy. Crazy.
the whole thing is kind of silly. We've also got neighbors who yell at us if we talk outside after 9:30 p.m. and
Wait, no, did
So when did you do this
Jurarium Demise was there. I didn't see her
Balance.
or him. I don't know.
Oh, and there's also Airbender Bending Eagle.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. Airbending Eagles. That's true, Mike. He was saying. I'm like, where did Foxy and Card go? No, I didn't say bye. No. How are you, Mr. Hazik Kusieri? It's good to see you. I'm going back in the chat to see everything I've missed. Da-da-da. I'm feeling very jealous right now, missing out on all the hugs and kisses, says Card.
yeah.
Yeah, Dara, you're gonna come next
You
year.
should have been
dude.
here.
I'm not sure if she's there anymore, but
you know that.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, if you're here, we'll definitely have you drink. The scary face.
Airbnb was outlawed approximately after we used it last year, but there's an 18-month grace period.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
an
yeah.
18-month
So
grace
we
period.
will not be able to
Yeah.
stay in an Airbnb for the next VidCon.
Oh yeah, there you go, Edgar. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. I can sleep on the floor. Done it many times before. There you go, Ace. I think my worst night was sleeping on the floor directly with nothing, no sheets, and my pillow was a flip-flop. I did that. Yep. I'm not. No, it was not. Oh no, it was not Burning Man. No, absolutely not. I was inside a building still, but it was crazy.
it, I missed stuff.
That's right, I'm gonna lose anyways.
Oh, Airbending Eagle and Hazik are back.
My prop.
Yes. It's good to see you guys.
Brad said that looked like a little stick man.
It
standing
does, it does.
up. Yeah.
I'll put it back.
Okay.
He's just using it right now.
I need a beer.
Whoop! From opening to descending.
That's right.
When I was in Iraq, I slept on a rock. Well, that is not surprising. Pretty. Oh, we've got. That is a pretty nice way to do it.
Yeah.
It seems a little sketchy. See, See, this is actually all like it's not held by anything. So if you push here,
it's just balanced.
It's not screwed.
No, it's not screwed at all. It's
You were like, why didn't you do that earlier? I'm like, it's just as hacky as the other thing I was doing.
It's just terrible, but in a different way.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing that we can do is that once your switch dies, we could use this to hold the switch in the air so that you could plug it in underneath.
I mean,
Sure, and they'll fall
I'm
too.
okay
Like
with how
camera
things
fell.
are. Being
And I
sober
don't think
when
it
everyone's
feels
drinking
things
is
as well
sad.
as the
It is
camera.
true.
You could also
But we haven't been drinking
on the
much,
chair and
so
play
it's
for-
not too bad. It's like we're tipsy,
once
but we're
the
not
Switch-
horribly
okay.
drunk, as you can see.
Just a few beers.
So once Switch dies, we're gonna do an unboxing.
An unboxing of what?
The donut.
Oh, the donut! Oh, guys. Announcement. We will do the unboxing of a donut. And the question will be, if you know it already, do not spoil, because it needs to be a surprise. But the question will be, what is on the donut? Like, what does it represent? If you can guess, it will be, you will definitely have, I don't know, we need to do something. We need to cheer
clap.
that person, we'll clap,
Yes,
we'll...
we're gonna split the donut cow into 5 pieces, 6 pieces.
Oh, yeah.
5.
So
Oh, yeah.
And we wanna
Absolutely,
eat it,
yeah. Oh, and by the way, Jose did the donut. He made it. So
The Switch can't be played while plugged in because the power is on the bottom and we're playing with it propped up on its little stand. So if you plug in on the bottom, it doesn't
Comes out
work.
the donut.
oh yeah, oh my God. So
God, that donut is so embarrassingly bad.
Gar saw the donut already. Yeah, okay, yeah. So we will show you the donut before you have because people are already trying to guess what is on it.
It's like quesadilla donut? No.
Yeah, no, you're like, I'm like, yeah. I'm not asking you to guess before you saw the donut. Like, it's kind of shit move otherwise. Like.
Okay, I don't know when the Switch gonna die. It's been saying that for like an hour.
Next is asking if it's a quesadillas donut.
No, it's not a quesadilla
It's
donut.
not. No. Does it exist?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's
Set timer for 10
mango
minutes.
at chamoy.
Set timer for 10 minutes.
Man.
Should we do unboxing in 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Do you want power?
I should. Let me see. No, I'm good. I've got like
Okay.
68%. So.
Timer for 10
Shooting
minutes.
of fireworks.
I mean, so charge your phone if.
Shut up, matey. I'm just kidding.
What? No, what did I do?
You just understand what I'm saying. I'm kidding.
Ah. It must be that Jim Disneyland launches fireworks right now.
Jose meme.mp4. I don't understand what
I don't get it either.
Jose
understand
meme.
most of the things that
So by the way, oh yeah, you were showing that earlier, like all the chats. And
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's very simple. I loved it when you were to whom camera should I wave at?
like there are 4 cameras
There's 4
around me.
cameras.
What do I do?
What should I do? The 10 minutes counter is enclenched. That's not an English word. I know. No.
There we go. Can any camera see this, our countdown?
Yeah,
It's a wonderful counter. 9:53. 9:52.
So, in 10 minutes, we are going to do an unboxing.
We are going to open this box, and by the way, when we open this box, we cannot play the Switch anymore because it's used for the other camera, which is right there.
Yes.
As you can see, so
Can't play
just
the
you know.
Switch. We can't see the Switch anymore.
Well, you can, yeah, pretty much. I have a question. What is Ghastly Shoe, or however you spell it? So it's the same spelling without the O. And what is Ghastly Shoe, and why did Jose change his name to it? I will I know why, but I will let Jose answer.
yeah.
The version I gave last night, I don't know if I was drunk, I don't know if I was doing this to a YouTube employee. I said that's a Ghastly Shoe fucking a Pikachu. But that wasn't. I don't know why I said this to. I said it to somebody. I don't remember who I did that.
Alright.
So when I
I love that this is the answer you start out with rather than the real answer.
the real answer is when I came to the US in 1998, the first thing I did was go to Nintendo.com. At Nintendo.com there was a chat room and I needed to get a screen name. Oh, this camera. And I like Pokemon, so I wanted to be unique, so I mixed up Pikachu and Ghastly Shoe, and I got Ghastly Shoe. I mean, Pikachu and Ghastly.
And Ghastly Shoe and Pikachu.
I like Ghost.
Game.
I mean,
Ghastly Shoe.
yeah. I mean, I love Ghost Pokemon. Ghosts in real life are bullshit, obviously, as you all know. But Ghost Pokemon are cool, and I used to love Ghastly and Pikachu, so of course cool. So there you go.
There you go. So it's a Pikachu that has gas,
Now,
basically.
why did I change it? Because when you type my name on YouTube, there's other Jose Angels. So it's
Oh, there's a lot of others, really?
Like one that makes rancheras music. So.
Oh, okay. Oh.
There's like some sports guy too. Right?
And some sports dude. Gengar, yeah.
Gengar is sick, I know.
So everyone likes Gengar. So back there, when I was 13 years old, I was also kind of hipster. I was like, I don't want to go with cool. I want to go with the
So
cute.
you were hipster before it was.
Yeah. Before you can be hipster.
Before it was cool.
Jose Angel from the Ranchera Band just dropped a new album. Disney?
Yeah. So people stream VR games sometimes, but the reality is that they don't stream them in 360. And the biggest problem with VR is that there's nothing right now that overlays chat in your VR view, and so it's very hard to create anything interactive. So the only option is you can use like automated text to speech, or you can use having someone else read the chat to you, or other things like that. But mostly people don't do them because you can't interact, and it's hard to build a streaming community when you can't interact with people.
Yeah, it is true. It is true, unfortunately. I mean, VR is still like at the beginning, right? So we will make it work somehow in the future. I don't know when exactly, but let me grab where's my beer?
Over there, I think. Is that it?
Oh yeah, it is. I think maybe it's not actually. I don't know. It's almost empty. Let me grab my beer. We still have 6 minutes and 43, 42, 41 seconds and 40 seconds.
So dumb.
That was my choice.
Ace is like, oh, ditto, that's what it says. Well, yeah.
No, this one's not. This is the same beer that I opened, but it's not mine. Mine moved elsewhere. I moved mine over here.
Oh, no, actually, this one was not mine, but I finished the beer, but it was empty already. So mine is
Oh,
there.
yeah, the golden hour?
Yeah.
Alright.
Chris kind of like dumped my beer on the floor.
Yeah, I dumped 2 ounces of your beer.
Yeah.
And you still have more, which you still haven't drunk.
Yeah, so I was given the task to finish all the beer.
We're trying to help.
Yes, please. So VR is actually YouTube's pushing for VR as far as I could tell from last.
I'm still not good. Like, so the question is, so VR 180 is certainly an improvement insofar as VR 180 is targeting the way you typically use VR right now. You're sitting in a chair, you're not turning around 360 degrees, you're not doing anything else like that, and it gives you a more full view, which is going to be good for certain types of content. But the reality is that most types of content on YouTube aren't really well suited for any additional screen real estate. Like, most people don't even shoot like a wide angle lens. Anything that's wide angle, I can imagine you'd want to do like a 180 solution, but there's just not that much that really benefits from that. So I think that there's still that question. Now, I have experienced excellent VR recently. I went to Universal, and I had a ton of fun riding these like 3D VR rides. And they were awesome.
But question, is there value to this, for example?
I think there is limited value to this. I think
But
that
like
it
a
is.
top show,
It's
right?
it's a cute gadget, and it's not. And there's like, but the reality is that we're all sitting in front of it, and I think that there's some like it's cute that you can turn around, but the quality is poor, and doubling it isn't going to make it that much better. Like it's just like all these things. It's a neat toy because it's a neat toy.
Look
But
at those
it,
ankles.
I don't think that it's going to be like the end all be all.
I love because you're having a very serious discussion and the chat is shitting on you. It's like, look at those ankles roar. And then Edgar is like, I'm living for CPG's cross-legged sitting. There you go. See, this is your CPG rant of the evening.
Yeah. All right.
Says Gar.
Here we go. We got 4 minutes left. All right. Deep breath.
Wait, hold on.
Kuyo time. Okay.
Oh, wait.
It's a what?
That's not how it works. You can't kill your stream.
No, don't kill your stream. No.
Well,
This is Jose's stream. Like, don't kill it, man.
Here, do whatever you want.
No idea what's going on now.
I love the sound. we need. You know what? You know what you need at the end of the CPG stream. You need to do this sound.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. There you go.
You're gonna look at me. All right.
CPG.
I'm because you plays games with your CPG rant of the evening. VR as a 360 format is a useless kitsch that has almost no value to the majority of content creators.
can do really cool things. In an environment where you have some ability to simulate movement, where you can simulate heat and water and other things like that, you can create super compelling experiences that allow you to drive experiences that you can't have in any other way. It is absolutely compelling. The Simpsons ride at Universal Studios, despite only being a slight motion simulator in front of a giant screen, can absolutely make you feel like things that you would not believe. I felt like I was falling forward down a roller coaster despite the fact that I was not moving. I wasn't even tilted, which once I actually thought about it, I was like, wait, I have things that would be hanging down if I was pointed down, but my brain was tricked by a slight change in acceleration to think that I was falling down. It is absolutely 100% possible to provide these experiences, but in sitting in a desk chair in your office or at your desk or wherever you're watching YouTube, I'm not convinced that it provides a compelling experience. Now, streams like this, or at Coachella, or all these other things, can provide a view that you can't get any other way. I agree. You can provide something that allows people to look, you can do all these other things. There are a couple things that you can do, and VR people should do when they are creating content. One, don't just have a stable camera all the time. If you are going to be, focus the viewer's attention where it belongs, but you have to figure out a way to do that in a way that's not going to make them sick. You can't shake it around all the time, you can't do all these other things, like what happens when you have a cheap camera like I do. You have to figure out stabilization and everything else like that. But provide the user a story. When I rode the Harry Potter ride, I wasn't looking around to figure out where the next thing was. I was pointed at the next thing, and that was hugely important. Focusing your viewer's attention when you're telling them a story as one part of the storytelling is important, but shooting VR while doing that is super hard, because someone has to control the goddamn camera. How are you going to make a film or do whatever else like that when you are pointing the director's attention without including the camera person or whatever else like that in the shot if you don't have that? So figuring out a way to shoot these VR things is hugely difficult, and the reason that one of the reasons that VR 180 is a compelling format is because you don't have to worry about that. You've only got video in front of the screen, in front of the camera, so you've got the whole back of the camera to do all your lighting and everything else like that. You can create compelling content that way. And I do think that VR 180 is better suited to the types of VR content that people watch at their desks. They're facing forward, they're not moving, there's no acceleration, water, heat, other things like that you can simulate in a ride scenario. It's not a theme park ride, and so it's good. It's good that that's there. I think it will provide something. But the idea that this will be like the end-all be-all or that all content will be consumed this way is silly. You're going to see things like the slow-mo guys doing giant explosions of color. You're going to see fireworks shows. You're going to see these other things that you really want to provide a very compelling, broad experience that you can explore and look around in. And certainly when I played VR games, I played Star Trek Bridge Captain at a friend's house the other day, and it was a really compelling experience, even though I was just looking around to my left and right. Like, it was a really interesting environment, even though there was nothing behind me that I could look at. But it's not going to be the way content is produced. It's not going to be the way that content is consumed. It's not going to be the default. It's going to be an additional thing, which is going to fit some types of content, and that's it. So explore VR, enjoy VR, experiment with VR. But don't expect that VR is the future of the majority of content. It's going to be niche content, just like 3D is today. And it's good to know, but it's just that. I'm the Chris who plays games, the vendor's CPG rant of the evening. Now over to Jose with a donut unboxing.
Yeah!
Actually,
that was the best transition ever.
So Brad, I wanted to point out that the table is really
You know what? You actually finished on time. It's like
I was watching time the whole time.
Oh my god, that was so good. I'm feeling moist right now. Oh
Brad
wow.
says that VR is the future of CPG rants.
I know. Foxyzilla just said, I love when CPG vents. That's what she said. I love when CPG vents.
So Brad, yeah, this house is very tacky. So I'm gonna show you something.
That was a rant provided to you by CPG directly.
Look at this.
That's what he does on his channel every time he streams, by the way. So if you're interested, you should watch him.
So this is the living room. There's some Disney stickers there. And then if you go into the kitchen, oh, there's Mighty.
No, but look, you can look at yourself too. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Hello. It's a super Inception stream.
In the kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's true. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's what Jose was showing. Look at that. That's so cute. Hello. Hello. Not very classy.
We are going to unbox.
Ah! Oh my god! Oh, that was terrible. Look at this guy. He's so cute. Hello. Okay, he doesn't make noise. I'm doing the noise, but just so you know. Foxyzilla is Dojo pissed.
So
What?
the guys,
What?
that's where my stream has been streaming from.
That's what I heard. Oh, that's the one how to sell product to CPG. I agree with you, Hezek. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
make a guess as to what. Oh wait, I got to open it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are trying to guess what is on this donut that we're gonna eat. Remember, if you already know the answer, please do not spoil it. But if you don't know, please try to guess what this magnificent donut represents.
A dish. This looks so trashy. So,
Well, there's a lot of hearts on it. That's
I
for
was
sure.
stuck. Okay.
So this was made by this guy. Just so
I
you
made
know, he made
I
it
stood 45 minutes in line to make this donut.
to make this donut. So it is definitely worth it. But there you go. So I'm going to do a little.
Is anyone guessing?
No one's guessed on your stream.
No, people. I think.
Gonorrhea and lips are two of the
Gonorrhea and
guesses.
lips? Okay. So
I think people are startled right now about the thing. They're like, wait a second, what the fuck is this? Is it a
Edgar
stone?
says a heart.
it's a heart. What kind of heart?
So Ace says lips and Jared says I won't eat it.
There's chocolate.
So it looks like a stone, it's normal, it's part of the design. No, I don't know if it's part of
Tumor, Brad guesses. You already said it was a heart. The question, I think, is what kind of heart at this point?
I mean, it has a little white thing here.
It has a little white, chocolate, Hearthstone. It is not a Hearthstone. That's a good guess from Nex. It is not a Hearthstone.
Oh shit, I'm covering.
The Hearthstone does not have a lot of hearts on it.
Okay, maybe if I do it like this, does it look familiar? A human heart? A skunk's heart? No.
Oh wait, yeah, you're giving a little hint by doing
looks
this.
unreal,
Look at that, I'm
man.
filming Jose who's filming the
What
thing.
browser?
Look at that.
Are you watching in a browser, Banana Man?
How do we clog arteries? Come on, guys. Where are you watching
Where
this?
are you watching the stream? What part do you know?
I mean, you're watching this on YouTube Gaming, right?
Yeah,
Y'all will
you
have
do.
to-
That's right.
Y'all will have to pay me $100 to eat it. Oh wow, that's that
lot.
much. Thanks a lot.
It's a Twitch heart.
Well, you-
It's a Twitch heart. That is
It's just a-
Oh yeah, so if you're watching on your phone, Banana Man, yeah, as you move around.
a butthole.
the
It looks like a
stream will move around.
butthole. Yes.
It looks like it
It's
is.
the YGG heart, you
So
imbeciles.
no one won. The YouTube
No one.
Gaming heart.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you didn't win. This was the YouTube Gaming logo made by Jose. I know.
Now
I know.
this stream has turned into a eating stream.
Oh yeah,
Here, I'll,
this is social eating stream now.
There we go.
So that was the YouTube Gaming heart. I made it with a lot of love.
Yeah. Oh no, there was definitely a lot. So
Okay, now I don't have to eat it.
next is saying what, then a new message and the last message is 4 stars. I'm wondering what he wanted to say here.
And I cut it even worse than it was.
And Jared says very nicely and thinking about your feelings, said it looks like crap. Lol.
Okay, so a bit of a backstory. The Food Network had this booth, bless you, where you could make anything. And I thought, hey, I should make a YouTube Gaming heart. And it didn't come out quite right.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna eat it right now.
So remember everyone. Oh wait a second. Remember everyone. Jose is an artist. Just. I needed to put that here.
He's not a cake artist. He's not a donut artist. I think
No,
it's
it's not.
reasonable-
You're right. You're right.
It's reasonable.
It is.
To have Jose.
It is. It is.
Not like,
It is.
like we're just arguing by pointing phones.
Yeah, I know. No, it's you. It is
you.
you. You better stop saying what you're saying.
After standing 50 minutes in line, I'm like, they asked me, okay, what do you want me to dip this donut in? I'm like, give me the blackest thing you have. And they're like, is blue vanilla okay? I said, sure. Then I saw the hearts and I said, hey, maybe I can make the heart out of hearts. But it looked like crap, so the only option I had was a pink, what do you call that?
Pink heart?
Frosting?
Oh, frosting. Yeah.
So I tried to make the YouTube heart in frosting and it came out beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, so I've got 2 messages for you. One is Jose, I love you, and you're looking hella finer. But that donut looks like what my 5-year-old sister does.
Yes.
And the next message, so that was next Hellraiser, and the next message was Jose, don't listen to Jared. It looks great.
Oh, thank you.
That was
guys.
Airbending
For the
Eagle,
support.
and he's obviously lying, but he's nice. At least.
I'm the first one to say it looks like shit. I was so embarrassed when I some little girl, like, she's like, I want to make a unicorn. It fucking looked like a unicorn, so...
Oh my god.
And people didn't even ask me what it was.
Hazik is quoting you. Came out beautiful.
So who wants to try it first?
Oh, I'm definitely in.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
there. It's
you're looking.
absolutely. What is that a piece?
Yeah.
We got Mighty here on Jose's stream trying a piece.
Guys,
Okay.
if you want, you can start playing the game.
So guys, this is the eating of the donut.
It's a chocolate donut, by the way.
It's time to eat the
theory.
donuts.
So compelling.
It's actually good.
It's dry.
No, it's actually it's a donut.
Oh, okay.
It's actually quite good. So, by the way, the donut itself you didn't make. So you can make the donut itself better or worse. So I'm not judging that. Actually, it's
I can't put donut all over my test grab because there's only 6 pieces and everyone has to eat one.
So
Yeah.
actually, the donut is quite dry, but what is on top of it makes it better to eat. So I think job successful to me at least is that the donut is eatable.
The donuts have been around for a few hours.
So,
That's fine.
it's a good
Oh,
donut.
but wait, when did they make the donut that you actually decorated?
Maybe yesterday. I don't know.
I don't understand.
Mighty, don't die. I can see it. What do you mean, Mighty? I didn't die. Hey, Jose, you know what part of the donut is good? The part you didn't make.
Yes.
No, I didn't say that. I said the opposite. I said
I'm the
that.
first one to admit it.
No. I think the donut itself, you're right, is quite dry. But what you put on it makes it more eatable. So it actually is better.
Yeah.
So what you did was good.
It just looks like a butthole.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it looks like a gonorrhea. I think that's what we
Is
established.
it-
It looks like gonorrhea. So yeah, now the thing that is attached to my selfie stick, which I actually stole from Dojo last year after VidCon, and then balanced on top of a tripod because that's the way we roll here at the CPG Streamer House. Don't do that.
Whoops. The donut is a lie. I was at VidCon today, Luma-chan? What? What? We're all at VidCon here. Not at VidCon anymore.
I've seen Dojo for 3 minutes so far this VidCon, so it's very hard for me to say whether he still smells like a wino.
Edgar says, gonorrhea was my answer, so I win.
Yes. We have some Tetris addicts here. They don't want us to eat their donut. I'm disappointed.
When I played this with Blank Wheel.
You should try it out. It's pretty good.
No, it is actually good. I mean, I can't take credit for it.
No. I think you should be proud of your job here. Of your job well done.
I did the
sir.
best I could. I wanted to return and make a new one, but they wouldn't let me.
So say hi to Leif and Iku. No, it's LKU.
So I think the...
So hello
Switch
from
kinda
Nex.
lies.
The-
The Switch
Hello,
lies.
Yeah, it says
What?
low battery another time. It
Why does it lie? It said it was low on battery.
Yeah.
If we're not playing, you could probably plug it in. For
Still running.
Oh yeah. If you want.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to keep playing?
now. Leif loves the donut.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What is this?
You want
All right.
more
So
of it?
You're
You want
eating it.
more
Sorry,
of
I
it,
thought you were saying
Mikey?
here we go to the game.
Very sparkly.
There we go.
And brown.
Hold on.
And
You
red
gotta,
paint.
look,
What time
you gotta
is
look over there. Mikey.
10:05. All right, perfect.
There you go.
Here goes the red, sparkly, brown, blue.
Wait. We have to look at Mr. Leif eating that wonderful piece of donut.
It's very sparkly.
3.
Literally.
What am I watching? Is asking Game Dojo is asking.
Game Dojo.
We're watching us having fun of you losing your phone in the jacuzzi. I
That's
don't
only
want.
watching at the moment. At the moment, he's watching a donut eating situation.
It is true.
Jose made a YTG donut that looked like gonorrhea, and we ate the gonorrhea. And so at the moment, we've got 3 live streams going in this house. We've got Mighty streaming, Jose streaming, and I've got a 360 stream going on my channel, which may or may not be working at any given
And
time.
now we're going to watch
I
it come
accidentally
down with
unplugged
beer.
the.
I'm sorry, Game Dojo. We
just
actually
said it,
did a
sorry.
little.
I unplugged
We did a little video earlier on this stream with Jose to apologize for your phone. Rip your phone. You are. Last year it was Jay Kraken. This year it's you. Who will it be next year? That's the question we're asking
It's a
ourselves.
big now all we have is the gonorrhea. It's a
He
big
walked-
romance for the ages.
He walked into the hot tub with it in my pocket, in his pocket, not in my pocket, but in his pocket. Oh man, that's so sad, so sad. I'm really sorry.
So Game Dojo, I don't know if you know that water and phones don't mix, but that's the truth.
Well, depends the phone, no?
Not really. Hot jacuzzi water and phones probably never mix well.
that's true.
Well,
Like,
except
they
on
may or
certain
may not
phones.
work.
Certain phones are now okay with that, but
You know, maybe.
You unplug it?
What's that? What?
You unplug it?
Unplugged what?
The phone?
You unplugged the phone.
I feed my phone water and crackers all the time. Oh, well, this time it didn't seem to work. Maybe it was because it was just water and no crackers. There we go.
I don't know
So
how
next
bad
time,
it
think
is.
about bringing crackers when you go in
Check
the
that.
in the hot tub. I think that's what you should do. Seems that you didn't follow the protocol here, and then suddenly your phone stopped working. I'm sorry, though, to hear that. You'll have to. I guess you'll have to buy a new one.
There's a hole there, be careful.
Is it still protected by the warranty?
Okay, I'm not
Is it
gonna lie.
still under the warranty? I don't know.
So yeah.
Anyway, I hope you had a good night, Mr. Dojo, though. Worst time ever, too. I have to deal with how to fly out now. Oh, wait, you don't have your phone for your phone. Oh, well, you can, if you know at what time your flight departs, you can go to the airport and print your tickets there. And you can always check in at the little machines and print your ticket. You don't need your phone to actually take a Or maybe I'm not understanding what you're trying to do. Super G bringing that cross-legged Sharon Stone realness again. I know. He's pretty sexy tonight.
This beer has
Get him a Galaxy waterproof. Exactly. I was thinking about the Samsung one for that can go under the
So I don't
water.
know, everyone. I think your stream has had.
It'll print something called a ticket.
I should get another here.
I don't know what's the issue, Mr. Dojo. Then
You have to fight with Mighty for the last beer.
for the last beer, what? There's one last beer.
We can share it.
Oh, this beer.
Do you want half and half? I don't want the whole thing.
I'm not sure if I want to share my saliva with you.
No, you get more. We have glasses.
No, I'm not. Who drinks beer with like not at the bottle? Like,
I
what
drink
are
beer
you-
not out of the bottle
that's
because
the-
when
People
we're
drink beer not out of the bottle.
drinking like farmhouse ales and other things like that. You have to, if you drink them out of the bottle, they fuzz a ton like that every time you open them.
Oh,
So,
it's true.
like, you gotta
Oh,
drink out of the
look at that!
bottle.
Look at that! Look at this fuzzy guy.
This beer.
And I'm not talking about like.
This one bottle of beer has exploded twice.
Lucky
Oh my
users,
God.
Lucky users too.
Ah, there we go. Oh,
Yeah, Stella
awesome! Now
Artois
I'm
and
happy.
a Sam Adams Baskin Lager.
I think I'll get this.
All right. So Shad, which one should I? Okay, let's see who gets more votes. Which one should Mighty drink and which one should I drink?
Which one should Mighty drink? Let's just do which one should Mighty drink.
Yeah, that's gonna be easier because otherwise, yeah. Well, otherwise,
Should Mighty
it's going
drink
to become.
the Stella Artois or the Sam Adams Boston Lager?
We should have a music though. It's.
No copyright. Oh yeah, why wasn't I dancing? I think Wait, I should have been shaking. Can we vote already? They're cold.
No one said anything. Did anyone vote? Anyone? Did you get even one vote? Scroll your chat down, man. Did
What?
anyone
What?
vote?
I saw one Sam Adams,
Okay.
one Stella Artois, and that's it. So it doesn't really help. Oh no! Ace said left one, but I don't know. So I guess
it's
left
Stella,
one. So it's
Stella.
Stella. So it means two Stella for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Sam Adams for me.
okay, that sounds good. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah.
Who is saying it? No one's saying anything.
No, Brad said mix them together to taste sensation. So
Brad is white.
it's only like Brad and Cow, I think, are the only two left in your chat.
Oh, okay.
Everyone has migrated to Mighty's chat because there's more people.
Oh, you know, I think we should just go to Mighty's.
Edgar is still here too.
I guess not paying data.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah. I mean, data for me is
Yeah, so
free,
I
yo.
think you're right. I said Edgar. I scrolled back in the chat. It doesn't show the chat all the time, so I missed it. Anyway.
It doesn't show the. Oh, the.
It goes away.
Yeah, guys. So I think we're gonna shut Gasflish's stream. We're gonna go to Mighty's and Chris's.
Okay, so I will put
So-
Mighty's chat link in there, and we can raid Mighty.
So-
and if you
oh,
want
sorry.
the 360 cam, there's still the 360 cam.
Yes.
So you can now you get your send off. Say goodbye.
Are you pointing at me or
I'm pointing at you.
Oh, well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. It was kind of shitty, but I had a lot of fun doing it. You know, like
That's what matters.
yeah. So again, it was live over here with Lady Kitty and Chris Plays Games holding the camera.
Well,
but
there's a mirror. That was the wrong way.
There's a mirror.
There we go. Chris Plays Games holding the camera. There we go. Oh, Sam was here too. All right. But yeah, so we'll put a link to Mighty's stream, which is where we will keep streaming for a little while. And I've refilled at the 360 stream. So thank you very much, Jose.
Thank you guys, and I'll probably see you Wednesday at
A time. And goodbye. And.
Boom!
Oh, let's do Mighty.
Hold on, I gotta, let me.
Let's do what? No, you don't do me, please. I'm sorry. I'm copyrighted.
Hey, I
Please.
watched them 30 minutes. That's not bad. For my streams.
Alright, all in one mighty. Here comes the linky.
Okay, perfect. Thank you everyone for hanging out here. Boo, 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 boo. I like the Stella art too. I see, there you go. Like Mr. Airbending Eagle is now saying Stella as well. Man, like everyone is voting for the Stella. There you go. Mr. Almighty in the house. Do Mighty, yo.
So,
Mighty face, do
yeah.
some of your
So that's Mighty, that's me.
And CPG still posting the 360 stream.
I put it into Jose.
Oh yeah, because we still have both.
Yeah, so we're still gonna have the 360 stream, still running. So now you can look all around and chase me around the room.
No, yay! I mean, I could put the phone there. No, I mean actually this is. Well, I'll have to hold it. It's fine.
Dino, Basement Dino.
Basement Dino.
The life.
Basement Dino and Rubsy and Steven Robloxian have all been here. Although
Life of a streamer, step
Steve was
1.
here like 6 minutes ago and I didn't notice it. So I'm sorry I missed you, Steve. Oh, I might think of that again.
Dude, that is pretty cool.
I don't think that
Oh,
this
the
is.
fan's super cool.
Because people looked at the fan, they're like, it's making me sick.
Now I can look at your stream on my.
Next, don't tell me you like IPAs.
I mean, you can like IPAs. That's
No,
allowed.
no, only bad people like IPAs.
I mean, that's true. But you're allowed to be a bad person.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Alright, I have a problem.
What's your problem?
These are both equally empty. I think this one's mine.
Oh.
I don't know who's the other one is, so I'll finish this
I
out.
don't know. I finished mine, so it's not mine anymore.
Alright.
Well, it's still mine, but it's in the trash. No, not IPA. Oh, there you go. Okay. I like a nice orange juice. Edgar says.
Yeah,
I'm a simple
actually
man.
didn't expect you. So
this is
Brad,
so
you were asking
cool.
earlier, like, why we had the bad
Wait, why am I watching that?
liquor, we had the bad alcohol planning. We had Jose's in the room with us, and he's like, "Hey, if I turn my phone around, I can see Chris. Like, this is so cool. Let me turn my phone around and see Heidi." So in order to do that, he has to turn past Mighty. He's like,
Wait, where's Mighty?
There's Chris. I found Chris. Oh, there's Mighty.
It's so cool.
I know how it works. Okay, you. Watch the
Sorry,
back.
it's
Just like you seriously, I'm standing next to you, and you love the fact that you can turn around. Sorry, I shouldn't shout. We should be a little quieter.
Oh god.
It's like,
What time is it? 10:15. Yeah, we should be a little bit quieter
Okay.
so the neighbors don't call the cops on us.
I can see Mighty even though he's only in my peripheral.
What is going on?
We're looking at the 360 stream.
We're in the same room.
So you can turn around and see other things, but you're looking past the person you're looking for to see them on the phone.
Oh yeah.
Look, now I can see Lady Kitty Unicorn. She's over there.
That doesn't make sense.
Jose, oddly enough, is where Jose is.
Yeah, that's cool.
But Lady Kitty Unicorn is over here.
Oh, that's weird. Wait, what? How is that
Here.
working?
I don't know.
because there's
Oh, 'cause
it's not perfect.
Because he's on the edge. Because it's not a perfect.
Ah,
like everything is
okay,
warped at
okay.
the fisheye ends,
Okay,
right? So
okay,
it's
makes
two
sense.
fisheye lenses, and so in the middle you get a different kind of representation than everything.
Oh, okay. You've got some sort of compression of the image.
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I never noticed. Oh, okay.
My iPad is not a beer coaster.
What's this? We love your iPad. It's a really nice coaster. It's right.
Oh, it's buffering again. I
I
think.
can share my beer with you. If you get a cup.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, I tried it. So I might.
You guys are tripping balls. We're trying to, you know.
I didn't
So mighty pain au chocolat or chocolatine pain au chocolat, obviously. There's no question about it. Like, why are you even asking, Mr. Next? It's only pain au chocolat. There's only one answer to this question. There's only one expensive coaster. Yeah, yep. Well, it depends. It's only expensive if you spill something on it.
That's right.
Otherwise, it's okay.
Oh yeah, so let me take your cam. I'm going to director of photography this. So the 360 live cam is being provided by this this Theta S that we've got here on this little mounted contraption. So this is it's got two lenses. So it's got two fisheye lenses here, and then the lenses are composited via software on my laptop and broadcast via OBS. So it acts as a video source, and then it takes the full kind of stretched stream, puts it up at 1080. So if you open like Safari or something like that, or turn off WebGL in Chrome, you'll see the full kind of warped stream. And then YouTube supports 360 degree video in order to turn that back into a stream that you can turn around and everything else like that. So earlier Card Plays was saying that this 1080 doesn't feel very 1080, and the reality is that a 1080p VR live stream is like a 360p like normal live stream.
You do more like 4K plus.
Yeah, well, so this is one of the reasons. One of the reasons that 4K live streaming on YouTube was such a priority was specifically to do VR streams. So once you do that, you've got a 4K 360 rig broadcasting. And everything else like
imagine
that.
the data throughput. It's
And
like
then-
insane.
And well, it is, and the reality is that like 4K live encoding is also not even that common, right?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
4K live encoding requires hardware encoding, hardware and like
And decoding, too.
And 4K hardware encoding is pretty rare at this point.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's been a bit
So
interesting
we
challenge.
have an occasion to totally mock Next because he just asked. Also, what is Mighty's shirt? Bar charts?
It's
Dude, what the? Dude,
no,
what do you
if
think
you
this
don't-
is?
No, if you don't know, I think that's a really non-obvious chart. I know that to you this feels
He's
obvious.
been on YouTube
I
forever.
understand that. I know that to you this feels obvious. I didn't even remember what that shirt was until I was literally like, someone gave a yellow tip, I can take off my shirt off, and I was looking at your shirt and I was like, now I remember what that shirt is.
Okay, fair enough.
So
fair enough.
the shirt is a list of the super chat colors.
Yes, exactly.
So you got blue, and then teal, and then green, and then yellow, and then orange, and then pink, and then red. So that's $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100 as your super chat donation amounts.
That's what I've been working on for the
So
past
it is-
9 months.
It is
Yay.
the shirt that was released to the developers of.
See you, Hazik. Bye.
Classic.
Have a nice one.
one.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
close mine.
My arm is starting to be like
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
painful.
No, it definitely after a while it gets.
Yeah. How is that obvious? Not knowing what this shirt was even YouTube related. Yeah, I know. Like look,
Well,
like
yeah,
now,
yeah,
look,
yeah,
Leif just made a $2 donation to show the blue color. So look, as you can see, this is this color. This one is for the $1 donation. This is for the $2 donation. And Mr. Leif right here. Can we have a Leif in the chat, please, people? Thank you for the donation. Like the guy is here, by the way. Oh, sorry.
I mean,
This guy is right
I
there.
didn't have to like do that way.
Next time I'll buy you a beer. That's
It doesn't do the color though.
It's
That was
yeah,
the
it's
point.
true.
Also, then YouTube wouldn't get a 30% cut.
Yeah, that's
So
true,
you know,
that's
like
true,
that's not
that's true.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, it's acceptable for me because like I get the money here.
Yeah, you know, I think that's an inappropriate position to have.
I didn't even watch the hearts.
Oh, I stole
Oh,
so many of those stickers.
Yeah, I got like 3 of them.
I stole like 20.
Oh, nice.
It's a live real
We're out in the
donation.
Cambridge office, so I'm like, I'm gonna take them to the office.
Yeah,
and,
like,
like,
but I don't know what it's
Somebody stuffed them in Foxy Zilla's bags. Like she had like 30 of them. And I was like, I'll take like 2. Let's go.
It's a real life donation. Well, actually, a real life donation in this case. Like, ta-da, ta-da.
Everyone depressed.
Oh, BD is here.
Yes.
Hey, BD.
Is that your stream actually?
yes. So there's a 360 live stream that you can see on my channel.
Right
And
there.
you can see me dance. Oh, you can see me dancing anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the thing, right? Like, so what is the relative value of having a good DP who is like taking shots of me that are where the action is versus having a spherical live stream, right? Like, being able to look around is neat, and I'm not saying it's not, but there are very few things where there is stuff going on around you all the time, as opposed to one direction you should be looking, and where you don't mind if you miss some of the action.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird combination.
Yeah, it is. The thing is that if you're, like I say, you're on a chair that twists, that spins, sorry, it's easy to follow the action in this context, for example, but it still requires you to be in awkward positions all the time because the action is not necessarily at the same place, yeah.
So it's much easier if someone else is doing the work for you, like some camera holder is, taking the cell phone and tracking you as you walk back and forth.
Look at this professional video making here.
Happy, professional.
Yeah, like the whole thing has been so nice. So very carefully made.
Oh yeah, no, we have repeated this evening several times. Yeah, absolutely.
The perfect boxes that don't see something.
Oh yeah, the perfect boxes, the perfect switch that was almost dead in battery, the thing that fell 3 times, the beer that spilled.
Have you seen it?
I mean,
What's that?
Mighty's thumbnail has no Mighty on it.
It's got me like whatever.
It has you.
oh yeah, it's LKU and Leif. Yeah.
Yeah. So who's in the room? So Leif and Mighty and Chris and Jose. And Lady Kitty Unicorn.
There you go. You've got everyone.
Cameras around.
BD, Nar, and Mighty stream. When's the next BD, Nar, and Mighty stream? Did you stream with BD?
Hello? I've streamed with BD and Narcast. We played Borderlands 2, and it was freaking amazing because you can imagine BD and Narcast together is already like kind of an explosive combination. And I was there, and it was a really nice playthrough because like how in games chests, like usually in games now, when you open a chest, everyone gets an item, and everyone loots their loot. When Borderlands, it's not the case. It's like when there's loot, everyone can access it. And so the thing is that at some point we had some rare keys that could open a chest, and so they were opening the chest, and every time there were items that were actually dropping on the ground, and so I was ninja looting everything, literally everything. It was great. It was awesome. And so they were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's it was not for me."
You ever need a fourth for
I'm
that?
not sure if that's OBS related.
I'm down more than
Like,
he
I
is.
stopped.
Flag for nudity. Oh, ooh. I was hanging out the gold keys like mad cats. Gotta invite me again. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know how you get the gold keys. That's
You have to go to like on the internet and get code. Get like codes you have to.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Narcos is too important for you, but you have to keep in mind that Narcos is approximately the worst organizer in the world.
Yeah.
This is the guy who like accidentally ended up in LA 2 nights ago. He was trying to get back to his house, which is in Anaheim, and ended up 45 minutes away, staying in someone else's house. So, let's not pretend that Narcos really has a big picture idea of the world going on around him. Instead, he has something a little bit different. So yeah, I'm gonna. I don't think we really need my chat that much anymore, but that's fine.
Okay. So guys, we're not reading Chris' chat, so jump to all of my.
Yeah, if you're not, I think everyone who's there is there. 360 is down. Yeah, I fixed it.
360 is down. Oh yeah, it drops all the time because of the internet connection
I'm
and
not
the
sure.
here.
I'm not sure. So keep in mind, this is the only time. This is only the second time I've really used this 360 cam to live stream, and one was like a 10-minute test stream in my house. So it's entirely possible that it is the camera or OBS setting or something else like that. But hello, Limmy Games. This is a 360 live stream. You can also see the content that is going on here from a real camera in all of my Mighty stream, which I am linking at the moment. Mighty, boom. Watch here for a real stream.
So what do you do at Google
I
CPG?
am working on the quality experience team within video infrastructure. I am the operations tech lead. What this means is that it is my job to keep track of when YouTube quality of experience is bad, and quality of experience means buffering and errors and other things like that, and yell at other teams until it gets fixed. On a day-to-day basis, that means I work with ISPs, I work with our CDN team, I work with our load balancing team, I work with our player teams, and I let them know everything that is going wrong so that they can do it better.
Just saying, everyone caught that on the 360 thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the video was here. On the 360, you did a pretty good
There's
move.
a hole
here.
in this couch. Just so you know.
There's a big hole in the couch right there.
I'm not that drunk. Just didn't expect to fall.
I have a problem with Google too. Hello, Best Jose.
We have a basket of remote controllers.
So you should watch.
Oh, yeah.
Stream.
That's a good point, BD. Yeah. He says, maybe I can find my way to the next VidCon. Me and Chris need to be bowling in the same room together.
Yes.
And I kind of agree. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Who is Chris? The question of the evening. Let's try to resolve that together. Who is Chris? Are you Chris?
Sometimes.
We may have a Chris here on the right. Oh my god.
What broke? How did it break?
No, you dropped the.
Oh, I dropped
corpse.
the thing.
Oh yeah, it's just the thing. Okay.
We don't have to make him stand up.
The guy in the Mac. I'm the guy in the Mac. I'm the guy in the white shirt. So we have on my stream, we have a 360 camera, so you can look around. And if you look over here, like turn around behind, then you can see me. But so you have me, and to my left is Leif, and to my across the way is Jose, and to my over there is Mighty, and down here is Lady Kitty Unicorn. And so
That was a creepy face.
So Lady Kitty
my
Unicorn.
face?
Oh, mine.
I am the Chris who plays games.
God, I can't.
That's what CPG stands for. You probably remember that at some point.
Yeah. The beer's hitting me hard right now.
Brad says to really figure out who Chris is, you'll have to look deeply into his shirtless chest.
Yes. If you pay $10 to any of the streams going on,
Yeah.
Chris will play.
Oh my god. So Ace
Chris will play with his nipples.
Ace says my real name is Chris so that I didn't know that. And next, I don't know if you'll get this one, but says, as someone from Quebec, I'm Chris all the time.
Chris.
Because they say it's like part of, like it's the slang of Quebec, and you say Chris de something, and it basically like a way to swear a little bit.
We removed the box that allows us to stand up the iPhone.
We destroyed it. We didn't remove it.
That's right. The box is a little bit demolished, so it was holding the donut.
We
The
did an
donut-
unboxing live. It's
the
my first unboxing ever.
The donut was an integral part of the Tetris live stream.
Oh, it was. The donut helped us stream. Actually,
can
tonight.
you play Tetris online with people? Like if I buy Tetris, can we play?
Yeah.
Okay, so you and I will do a stream at some point where we play. Like I'll buy it for my Switch and you'll stream us fighting Tetris.
Petit
online.
Chris.
We'll do it just for Brad.
But it has to be done with a phone.
Poor Bucks. Poor Bucks. Death by gonorrhea, says Edgar. So duct tape.
If you want to see my hairy chest or lack of hairy chest, it's $10.
It's $10 and you have the honor.
Either way, I
Yeah.
will give you. I will take my shirt off.
So BD says duct tape Mighty's phone onto his forehead and he can keep a live feed. That's kind
But
of.
then he cannot reach chat then. Well, you can.
And if you
Yeah.
send $50 directly to my PayPal, I'll also take off my shirt.
Oh my god. So my secrets to keep a neat beard, Mr. BD, is called a beard trimmer. I know. I had to look online to find that, but yeah,
It's like a little hamster.
it's 0.5 centimeters. There you go.
Oh, you measure it.
Well, no, it's on the thing.
It's a trimmer. The trimmer has
it's like
numbers.
the trimmer has numbers, and the numbers is
I do my own hair.
and the numbers are millimeters. So yeah, don't dare Cowdizzle to donate for stripping. He's here now. Shit, don't do that. Chris still lies about his hacky sack past.
Whoops.
I don't know what it means. Though.
My hacky sack past is 4. I'm not hacky sack. Like that's not a lie. That's the truth. I only speak the truth.
You guys should have an impromptu push-up contest. We have that at the office, so I'll try to avoid this here. Like literally at the office, every week there's people doing push-ups right next to our team, and I still don't know why. I don't know what they're doing. Actually, it's really weird. Who can empty a beer bottle fastest? I can't. I already lost. I won't even try.
We have like another quarter beer between the remaining bottles. So no, Stella's got some.
No, still I got some. I still have to drink this little thing.
Where is there?
I've already drank all my beers.
I mean, I share mine with Lady Kitty. So. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't know what to say.
You say
Shy Jose.
Lahaim. That's
Hebrew.
right?
Oh my God! He almost died. Like we almost had a dead CPG here.
Subliminal messages.
Oh, wait.
Lana hit him die says
I saw someone holding that up at like the
subscribe.
Where do you get that?
The Devin Supertramp like interview, and I did not know what it said until now.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Subscribe.
Where'd you get it?
It was at the merch booth.
Oh, you bought it at the merch booth.
Yeah, it was $20.
I mean,
That's so cool.
I kind of want one now, but it's closed tomorrow, right?
So
played online.
what's fun to do at VidCon? I mean, so I talked to a bunch of creators today, and most of them said the same thing. The reason that they come to VidCon is to talk to other people at VidCon. They enjoy the conversations, they enjoy seeing their friends, they enjoy meeting new people. So like one person who does sex education, her name was the Queen of Cringe, was happy that she got to meet Boogie2988 and have her stomach signed by him, and she's going to make a video about that. And she also is happy she got a chance to see the talk with, what's her name? Lacey Green.
Lacey Green, okay,
She
yeah.
does sex ed talk as well. And that's kind of like a consistent thing is like, what was the best part of the con? Everyone says meeting all the people. Handing out business cards at VidCon is useful if you're actually going to collaborate with somebody or something else like that. So like I chatted with, Houston, I don't remember his last name, but he was a travel vlogger, and he gave me a card after talking to me for like 10 minutes because I was like, I've wanted to do travel vlogs, like I've never done that, whatever. And so there's a lot of that, but honestly, a lot of people give out way too many business cards because the reality is that like most business cards, unless I actually want something from you and not just you want something from me, are just going to go in a pile and never be looked at again. Like I went through my stack of 70 business cards that I got at VidCon #1 that I went to before I went to VidCon #2 and added a bunch of them on Twitter and was like, hey, are you going to VidCon again this year? But for a year, I did absolutely nothing. I didn't even look at them. I had no idea who these people were. And so like I think that it's the same as self-promotion in any venue. You know, like when there is a genuine cross-promotion, you know, I have no problem talking on my 360 stream about like, hey, like go check out Mighty, like go see Mighty because I think this is a cool thing, or Jose, or whatever else like that. But when it's just a form of self-promotion for yourself, it's not going to be helpful. Like especially because you can't hand them out to like even if you get like 4 new subscribers. You know, like out of the 50 business cards you give out or 100 business cards you give out, it's like that's still not helpful because they're never gonna watch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not very useful. So
the business cards are nice when you already started the discussion and you have a common interest in something. Then okay, why not? Let's continue talking together. Otherwise, you just pile them up and don't do anything with them.
I have with not having business cards.
So like I actually like ran into another live streamer who was live on Twitch at the creator like party, and like he and I were chatting for like 10 minutes, and like 20 of his viewers came over to my live stream and 6 of them subscribed. I got more out of that than I would have gotten out of handing out 50 business cards or 100 business cards.
That's very interesting.
So I think that's the real benefit is establishing collaborations, and then the other thing is like seeing the content. Especially first, but even at all, these presentations that people give and the panel discussions especially, can be really useful. The only problem is a lot of them are descriptive and not instructive. So a lot of people have titles that are things like how to like be, other roles in video production, like how to get into other roles in video production, or how to talk to brands, or how to everything else like that. And all of them are pretty much like panels with 4 diverse-ish creators, but all just saying like, I don't know how to do this, but here's what I did. And that's not like that's wrong, like that's true, that's all they can speak to.
It's an experience, but it's very focused on their experience.
Yeah, and so I think this is one of the reasons why I think Jose and I both love Matt Pat and Steph Pat and Sarah Green, is that all 3 of them are people who have done enough with other creators to see general trends. And so seeing general trends is really useful because then you can say like, okay, it's not just the things that are happening for Film Theory. It's also the things happening for all the other channels. So
Machu says hi. So I'm really glad that you came back home safely, and also I licked dicks.
What?
Same.
That's what Machu just said.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sure. Same, Matthew. Same. Okay, next as well. I mean, you guys should exchange your phone numbers or your emails. I don't know.
So
There might be something going on.
No, this is a situation where I would say, like, hand out your business card.
Yeah.
You have something in common, clearly.
I like dicks. This is a great opportunity for collab. You can do a great licking dick live stream together, and it'll be awesome.
Only on objects, though. We won't allow that if it's with real dicks. I'm sorry, not on YouTube at least.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, just saying. How are you, man?
We joke and stuff, but we actually like our channel, so we wouldn't want to lose them.
We actually lick our channels. Yeah.
Every time I lick it.
I take my phone and I just.
So yeah, I think that's. Oops, my 360 screen.
So is there anything that you saw in any of the panels that you would put in like to use into your streams?
So I think one of the things is actually. So I am reassured by MatPat's statement of like no one has figured out live.
Yeah.
Like live is still an open wild west for experimentation. Like do not consider yourself trapped. I do think that so one of the problems is that I don't actually think like because I am limited and feel like interested in kind of continuing to do this like twice a week live stream and I don't have a lot of other time to invest. It's actually kind of hard for me to experiment with a lot of the things that I want to do. But I do think that this is kind of suggesting to me that taking my creator-focused content and putting it onto a separate channel that is just about creator-focused content might actually be a reasonable thing to consider, which I've been thinking about for a while, and I think it is too distinct of an audience. The audience that I want is too distinct from the audience that will watch me live streaming playing games to put it all on one channel. And so there's some of the CPG rants about, don't ask me how many subscribers I have or other things like that.
Different channel.
It should be on a different channel.
Yeah, I agree.
And I've known that for a while, but I've been kind of dragging my feet.
Really? You think so? Because it's not the same kind of content.
Well,
Yeah,
specifically because the people who already watch my gaming stream are perfectly happy to consume that content, but the people that I want to consume that content won't want the shit on my gaming streams. Right?
Makes
so
sense.
like it goes one way, but it doesn't go the other, so they're not... So, like, the audience I have is perfectly happy to consume that, so I should have no problem continuing to...
So should you do another channel or a playlist?
Playlist, you can't subscribe separately to playlists.
You can, but it's shitty.
You can't subscribe separately to playlists. You can enable notifications on mobile specifically for
No, you
playlists.
can subscribe to playlist. You can save a playlist.
You can save a playlist, but that's not something to subscribe. It doesn't show up in your subscriber feed with new videos.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yes, okay, yeah. Okay,
Right, so,
yeah.
So there's no tool, like the reality is a channel is like
Yeah.
I wish that playlists could be treated as channels.
Yeah.
Like I wish that we would do more to do that. I wish that channels were, instead of being like shows, were like TV channels, so that you could have aggregated content and you could subscribe to a subset of that. I mean, Geek and Sundry is an obvious example of this. Like
Yes, we are Nevik.
They have 3 or 6 different like shows that are all great shows, and it would be great to be able to say, I just want this show, but you can't. That's just not how YouTube works. It's just not.
We don't miss that many, actually. I think discretionary creation is copying a million things from a million sources and integrating it into your own brand of humor. Jared, stop, all caps on everything. Yep, that's not... how far are you
So one
from...
thing that actually hit me from what he said is that...
Where did it hit you exactly?
Hit me right in the heart. No.
Okay, oh.
Well, he shot me in the heart.
And you're
No,
too
he
late.
mentioned the idea, I forgot if it was because of the questions you asked him or something someone else asked him, where he said, yeah, like if you do like 1 hour streams, then making a short video kind of throws off your viewers. And to me, I thought, hey, maybe I can do live streams and I can do short videos of games, but that's different content. Like if people subscribe to my live stream or to longer content, and then I throw like a really short video or like the mini vlogs I did live, like that's so different from everything I've done. Even what I did today, right? I don't do anything like this ever again. I mean, once probably okay,
Yeah, as a one-off special event, like then it's fine.
As you mentioned,
I think it's awesome as a special event. It's because it's
totally.
like,
And that's kind of something he went into too, where he said, like 10.
He went
tent pole.
He went
tent pole.
He went
like a tent.
Yeah. So the reason they call it tent pole is because the idea is oftentimes that you lead up to it, and then you have like a peak of viewership, and then you kind of come out of it. So like VidCon is a great example of a tent pole event. You could be like for 2-3 weeks beforehand, like, hey, I'm going to VidCon. Tell me what you want to see. Like, who would you be excited to see? Whatever else like that. You do a bunch of live content, while you're here, and then you come home, and then you can like take some of that stuff, and even for a non-traditional format, you can throw out a couple of short videos, interviews you did, whatever else like that. So I'm going to do that on CPG. Is take a bunch of the interviews from my the longer interviews from today, because I did a stream for like 50 minutes, and I'm going to split those out into VODs with like, hey, here's this interview with the King of Cringe and the Queen of Cringe, and like you can just watch that, and so like that's all content that's very atypical for my channel, but I can take that all out and say, hey, VidCon was a tentpole event, here's all the things that come out attached to that.
So just a parenthesis, Mathieu says, I'd give you all a huge lick right on the face.
Okay.
And then CPG looks kind of sexy in that shirt.
Of course.
Yeah. Jared asked a question, but I'm not sure if there's an answer to that. What's the difference of Playlist Live and VidCon? What?
Brad Fisher is streaming.
Oh, Brad is. Oh,
He
shoot.
left us.
Yeah.
I didn't
wait,
notice
I'm
that.
kidding, yeah.
He left when our stream ended. He didn't come over to my knees.
His shirt would look better on my floor, says Mathieu's.
That's not. Those aren't Mathieu's.
What?
Mathieu's laptop sits on the island in the streamer
that's
house.
true.
All those comments are coming from other people walking by his laptop and typing things in.
Oh, I thought Mathieu's had left. Oh, he's still here. He's leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
he has
why.
to drive for like 9 hours.
What?
He has to drive for 9 hours.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought he was leaving today.
Oh,
That's
but
why.
there is no way that Mathieu's would type CPG in lowercase.
Oh, you're right. You're
And
right.
he
Absolutely.
also
It felt a
put
little.
on- he doesn't drink, so he wouldn't have not capitalized "I'd" or mistyped face as FACF.
Yeah, I was surprised by both. Yes, absolutely.
So
When
I was like, wait, Mathieu's is drunk, and I'm like, no, Mathieu's doesn't drink. That's not a sensible thing. But then I remember, Mathieu's Mathieu's laptop literally just sits in the middle of the house, and everyone plays with it.
I troll when I troll someone, I always have the courtesy to always say that it was me before I leave.
Yeah.
Those detective skills, yeah, look at that. That's this guy. He's
That
pretty
was
good.
actually one of the things that, when I walked up to, or when the other G-Links walked up to me and was like, "Are you live streaming?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "We should live stream together." I said, "I don't know if I want to do that." He said, "Why not?" I said, "You're streaming on Twitch." He's like, "How'd you know?" I said, "I look at the chat. It's Twitch chat on your screen." And then he was like, oh, and then later he was like, I was like, "So you're D-Link or G-Link on Twitch?" He was like, "G-Links, how did you know that?" I said, "It's on your badge." He's like, "Man, you are the detective here. You are super observant." I was like, "Not really, but okay." Like, those are pretty obvious things.
Hi,
Bengo, how's it going?
Hey, Bengo, it's good to see you.
Yeah, we're almost out of here.
No,
Yeah,
we are
almost,
over here. Oh,
almost.
yeah.
No, we still have a little bit here, but
So I'm curious, like, how much of your channel is actually a personality channel versus a gaming channel, like a gaming channel?
Oh, it's entirely a personality
Okay.
channel, but because the personality is associated with gaming content, like even the name. Like, are you gonna
Chris
subscribe
plays,
to
yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Plays Games for advice on how to grow your YouTube channel? No. So I think that's where it comes down to. The problem is that creating a channel specifically around how to grow your YouTube channel as someone who works at YouTube is weird, and I have to figure out
it's great.
like,
What do you do?
because I don't want to run everything by HR, but I also don't. I don't know. Maybe let's do it. Fuck it. But whatever.
I'm doing some special effects here. It's great.
With bubbles.
Oh, bubbles!
Oh, wow.
Bubbles! Ta-da! There we go. We have
so
bubbles.
WordPress, I love your style of
They
storytelling.
don't react to movement.
I
do they?
love your.
Yeah, they do. Try to pop the bubbles that you can't see.
You're Christ.
I am.
It totally didn't work though. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
you
did.
did. Oh, whoa, okay.
So our channels and content.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, meow. I'm slapping CPG in the face. Take that. All right, let me remove the bubbles.
So
They are super cool though.
So
cool.
I don't know. So we'll let other people answer first. So do you think channels and content are becoming top heavy, and this might be 15 minutes of fame for everyone? I don't get that exactly.
What? Wait.
Like
Can you
that's-
ask
Namek,
me?
Namek, can you ask everyone if they think channels and content are becoming top heavy, and this might be 15 minutes of fame for everyone? So I like our channels becoming top heavy. I assume is yeah, that's totally a stat. I assume you mean like along the lines of like is YouTube becoming dominated by like the late night shows and John Oliver and other things?
Oh, I don't think it's the case. So,
You should face the camera at you. and
yes,
answer.
yes. Hello, everyone. Hello. This is only one mighty. I don't think it's the case. I think what we're seeing now is seeing more channels, indeed more traditional TV channels or shows that go to YouTube, and I think it's great because now you can actually have more content on YouTube, but it doesn't remove the highlights from other channels. Like think about the biggest channels like PewDiePie, Markiplier, or even other people that do very different stuff. And also the fact that you can subscribe to what you want makes it that you are not forced to view specific content like on traditional TV, right? So anyone that has a channel and that knows how to advertise it can actually be visible to the community. The other thing is we're making an effort at YouTube to make the discoverability of smaller channels easier, and that's a hard problem. Because it's difficult when there's not a lot of people watching, knowing what content is good quality. But it's something that we work actively and we want to promote. So there's always a way to find new content that is interesting and not necessarily like super famous that everyone knows. Because yeah, I know a bunch of viewers on YouTube Gaming, at least maybe not YouTube, that actually like smaller streams and smaller chats, that don't like being on chats that have 200 people or even 2,000 people. And I'm kind of one of them. I think 200, maybe 400 is my limit. And then over that, it's like some exceptions, but I mostly am hanging out in streams that have maximum 200 people. So no, I don't think the smaller content is going to disappear at all from YouTube.
What do you think, Jose?
Oh, I was gonna say you can put the camera in the middle. But anyway,
Well, we would have to all gather on the same couch.
my experience has been pretty much. I've mainly been involved with YouTube in more than a viewer since YouTube Gaming came out, and I've seen mostly, you could say, smaller channels grow to the 100,000 subscribers. So like Stat is at what, like 200.
Yeah.
I saw J Craig can literally grow from, we came in when he was at less than 50, I think.
Yeah,
we rated him,
he was more at
with
20 or-
Barbara. And most panels I went to, it was not Jimmy Fallon or any of those people. I think there was a late night panel though, right?
Yeah,
something.
it was like the first thing on Thursday morning.
Okay, but it was mostly people pretty much just like us here who, well, I mean, we don't really do this full time, or like some of you watching like at the streamer's house. That's what it was. Just people who have been doing YouTube for a while, who are still succeeding, who are still figuring out how to make it how to make it work. So in the end, like those are the people who are being watched. So no, I don't think we're gonna see the big budget people like take over. I just don't see that, because people just like to consume things they can relate to. So yeah, you may want to laugh sometimes at something that is highly produced, like the little bits that you see of all the late night shows. Like I watch that, but in the end, I still watch some of the other smaller stuff, right? Or if you need a guide, like I don't watch makeup stuff, but I know like Barbara does. Like that stuff. None of the big creators are doing that, right? So no, I don't think that's a danger, but I don't know.
Do you have opinions, Late?
Pretty much just agree with Jose.
Strong opinion here on the right side.
What about you, Lady?
I forgot the question.
Okay, do you think top heavy channels, late night shows, etc., are going to take over the YouTube ecosystem?
No, I don't think that. I think it's good that they're there though, because it's the internet, so everybody has access to it. And like what Jose was saying before, like I think that your network, like allows you to watch YouTube without having to pay for it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's like really cool.
Yeah.
Because then you can like get access to like, you know, whatever news source you want, you know, late night show, wherever you want to get it from.
Yeah.
And then again, like that's all I've seen like in my experience with YouTube. I mean, we saw Creek grow. We saw seriously, we seen Creek, Stat, who else? One Shot Girl. Again, J Creek and Dojo,
Rebel,
Yeah.
Card.
So these are all like small creators that grew in the last year or two.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
So the thing that I would say is that what I think the late night shows are showing us is that there's a high demand from the YouTube audience for well-produced content. And I think that the success of some of the better YouTube Red original shows shows this. I think the success of Video Game High School, which did like $1 million Kickstarter round, shows this. There's a high demand through crowd support for well-produced high-end content, and there's not enough of it on YouTube. And so these late night shows have come in, and because they have the backing of networks, because they have teams, because they're benefiting from the realistically from the traditional advertising dollars on TV, which are 10 times higher per view than YouTube for no good reason, that you're seeing that content there, and it shows there's a gap. There's a funding gap, which leads to a content creation gap. And it's really hard to look at an advertising supported model for high-end produced content on YouTube, and that's what YouTube is continuing to try to fix with YouTube Red, and hopefully, you know, now that online ads exceeded TV ad spend for the first time ever in 2016, and you're going to see that continue to grow. So I don't think they're taking over, but I think in the short term, they're going to have a good shot to do a lot of good things that is hard for a small individual independent creator to do. But I think that what's good about that is that with them is going to come some of the traditional ad dollars. It's going to come some of the TV advertising, it's going to come some of all this other stuff, and it's going to grow the overall pie on YouTube, it's going to grow the overall marketing budget on YouTube, and you're going to end up in a better situation. So short term, yeah, you're going to see some people suffer. Some people who do comedy are going to lose out on some of their views to people who are doing well-produced, high-end comedy that they can't afford to do. It's going to happen. But it's going to be a short-term thing as YouTube continues to grow, you know, billion hours, you know, 1.5 billion users. There's a lot of things out there. There's a lot of audience. There's a lot of different demands. And I think that we're going to see that be a kind of, in the short term to medium term, like hit that then turns into a win for everyone and growing from these big TV stations getting in there.
Novik says, thank you for all your answers.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, like high-priced produced content always, you know, because like, you know, like we just did our like, you know, little phone thing, and like, you know, people were coming in still, and like we still all had fun. Like,
yeah, absolutely. And so I think there's absolutely, do not get me wrong, there is still massive demand, especially in live. Or there's one of the things that Matt Pack said as well, is like he experimented, because he experiments all the time with like highly produced live shows versus not highly produced live shows. And what he said is we tried to produce live shows and people didn't like them. They like the raw feel. They like the like legitimate, like, you know, everything else like that, connecting and everything else like that people want to feel like you're just sitting on your couch, and that's what they want to see. So I think that there really is room in the ecosystem for all of these things, and that's what we're just gonna have to see how that goes over the coming year or 2 years. You know, the late night wars are now fought on YouTube. You know,
Oh yeah, I've got so many subscription of late night with last week.
Yep, I mean, they rather than fighting for traditional advertising dollars from TV, they fight for views. They fight over these things, and so I think that that's absolutely the case. And we're going to continue to see that. Like, that's not going to go away overnight. And it's not going to go away ever. Like YouTube is the place. You know, 18 to 20 or 13 to 24-year-olds watch 50% more YouTube than they watch TV. Now they still watch an hour and a half of TV a day on average, but like they watch a lot of YouTube, and so you're gonna see that stuff there.
I really think the TV model as it is today will disappear in the I don't know how many years it's going to take. Maybe not 5, maybe more. But I think
by 5 years from now, I think it'll be pretty significantly changed.
Yeah, I think it will be a pretty significant change. I agree. But I think it needs to be easy when you come home to switch on your TV and be on YouTube or something else, to watch TV rather than just be on a channel. So this will take some time because it needs like good access to internet for everyone and cheaper prices. So that's why I don't think it's going to be like, oh, in 2 years. No, it will take probably to get to this point probably 10 years or maybe something like that. But I think it's good. I think we don't need to broadcast all this TV on the air anymore. Oops, sorry for the fingers. And I think it will give better competition between the TV channels, because the price that we have to pay in the US for TV channels is like freaking insane. I don't understand. It's like I pay $75 for my subscription. If I want to have TV, I pay $100 more. I'm like, why would I pay that? Like, I've got all my information already on YouTube, because I'm tech savvy, but not everyone thinks like that. But yeah, so, and all this money that is spent on TV channels will move to hopefully YouTube or some similar service, which means there's going to be a lot more money for everyone. And that's good.
You're gonna pay your Netflix subscription and your YouTube Red and your Hulu and your Amazon Prime, and hopefully you'll cut out. You may be able to cut out one of the middlemen in the process, which is, or maybe just change to a different middleman or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I do. I mean, yeah. I don't know. So there was one question. There was a question about like what. Is YouTube working on a way to make it easier for smaller channels to find an audience? So I think one of the things that YouTube is working on is making it more clear how you should seek out your audience via YouTube's platform of search and discovery. So if you follow my Twitter, you saw that I live tweeted the search and discovery platform earlier this week, which is now a creator studio lesson on how does the algorithm work. And I'm a pretty savvy guy, but there were some things in that presentation that I didn't really think of. I continued to go back and forth on this idea of should I make a second channel for creator specific stuff? And I've always said no before because I'm like, no, people will, whatever. And now I'm realizing like, no, actually that is what I need, because I need for everyone who sees one of my streams to be recommended, or one of my videos to be recommended, to be the more people who are willing to click on it, the better. And if like 20% of the videos from my channel are one thing and not the other, or 80% are one thing and not the other, then that's taking a 20% hit right off the top. Yes. So that's always the case, right? We're always trying to make clear, here's what you should do to the best of our ability, like knowledge. We're not creators, we're not, these things. We're not going to tell you that fidget spinners are the next big trend. You've got to figure that shit out on your own. But we're going to tell you how the system works.
Hello, Mr. Brunswick. He's stuck in Denver for 13 hours, so he's joining us for a little bit of entertainment.
And the other thing is that as we continue to improve our signals and especially our ability to quickly react to content on YouTube with faster, like it used to be that like our recommendations pipelines would take days to run, and now they take hours or minutes to run. We have updates that can happen, within 20 minutes or within 5 minutes or within 60 seconds. And these things all mean that you can get much better recommendations, which helps. And we're also doing like a creator on the rise and artist on the rise for creators who are in the kind of 10,000 plus channel range to be featured on the trending page and get a lot of exposure that way. And the first one of those we did, someone went from literally like 20,000 subscribers to 60,000 subscribers the first week they were on there or something like that. I think that was special because we did news articles about it that week, so there was like an additional push, but it's still a case that you're getting a lot more people's eyes on it. And then like considering how can you put smaller content creators out there, the reality is that the biggest problem with smaller content creators is always you don't know who wants to watch it. Until you have an audience that wants to watch your shit, we cannot give you more people like that audience, which is what YouTube's algorithms are targeted to do. The algorithm's trying to be the audience. It's pretending to be an audience member to the best of its ability. The algorithm is the audience, and when that's the case, the only thing that YouTube can do is recommend to other people who are like you. As you grow your audience, which takes a long time, you can do better. But the thing to do is to, when you're growing your audience, is to figure out ways to go out and do something different, you know, push a boundary, do something that connects to a global trend to pick up those new tentpole viewers, or not tentpole, these new kind of discovery viewers. Do a tentpole event where you lead up to it for a month and then say, okay, I'm going to do something really different. I'm going to go repeat Assassin's. I'm going to go, you know, do Borderlands. I'm going to make a Borderlands car and I'm going to like shoot holes into it. Or I've made this stream where I'm going to, you know, show you how to animate a Borderlands car or whatever else like that. Like pull these things out so that you can get some cross connects in, get some people who are seeing your content who wouldn't see it before. Like the reality is, at least in my experience, you know, live stream subscribers are around for 1 to 3 months. After they subscribe, some of your audience will be there forever, like 10%, maybe 5% of the people who come by are going to just be dedicated viewers who stick around forever. But the majority of people are going to be like show up, watch for a little while because it's something new, and then go off and watch something else.
Yep.
You know, I love Real Engineering. It's a great channel. I love their content. I watched all their videos 3 times, and now when a new video comes out, I'm kind of like, meh. Like, I don't need to watch it right away because it's just not what I'm into right now. And that happens to people all the time. I still pay $25 a month via Patreon, but I haven't watched the last 4 of his videos, which are released like every 2-3 weeks. And so figuring out ways to constantly be acquiring new audience to replace what you've already lost, and especially to broaden your reach into a different genre.
This is real hard.
It's hard.
It is
but that's the trick, and it's especially hard if you do the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, if you just play, and this is why like Stat with his switching games when one gets dull is a thing. Now dull is a different definition. You know, I just thought Agario was dull from the beginning. But you know, like he has gone through Agario and Super Mario Maker and Roblox, or not Roblox, like Battlefield, and he did Minecraft, and he's done No Man's Sky and everything else like that. And I say he's basically built up 7 distinct audiences. And each time he takes 10% of that audience, that base 10% of the new audience, and it comes with him. And then you keep growing based on that, right? So you keep growing this baseline of viewers who are just always going to stop by.
Oh, why can't I rewind the stream? Is that a new thing?
Yeah, mobile live streams are no DVR.
Really?
Yeah,
but there's a VOD afterwards.
There's a VOD afterwards.
Oh, okay. So sorry, Edgar, you'll be able to rewind after the stream is over.
Yeah.
Man.
Something that was very interesting, and it's something that we heard from creators, like, oh, why can I not push, why can I not push for a notification when I go live? And was it MatPan who said, like, don't turn on your notifications because people, like, what was that for him?
He said, like, just let the people who are going to discover you organically come.
Okay.
Like, do not, like, turn off notify subscribers because otherwise you will get subscriber burn. So have the people who are dedicated enough to know what time you're, like, stream at a specific time, and, like, they know that that's when it's going to be and everything else like that, but don't bother them. Like, they'll either be there, they'll either change their life to be there for you or not. And you're going to get your discovery from recommendations and home and everything else like that either way. If you check the notify subscribers or not, like, they're going to get that. But by turning off notifications, you don't burn people wanting to turn off notifications for you. And then you can make 1 to 2 events per year where you're like, this is going to be the notification event. And because no one has been skipping all of your videos in the interim that they're not that interested in and they can't go to because there's something else going on in life, they're going to see that one.
Yeah.
And so all these people that we see in Reddit complaining all the time, why can't I notify my subscribers? The advice from one of the biggest live only channels out there, which is what GT Live is. I know that they built out of everything else, but the biggest gaming live only channel out there said, don't notify your subscribers when your stream starts.
And it's not just the biggest. I'm sorry, Mari. It's also, him and his wife are completely nerds and who, like, they do tests, right? Like scientists on this stuff. So it's not like they're just, like, guessing. It's like, he probably said this because they run some tests and, they have some control the way scientists run tests and they figure something out. But I thought that was very interesting because our expectation is, why can't I not let everyone know that I'm going live every single day at 5 p.m., right? And it's like, because people they know you're going live at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
So
let
them know when you're going live on a Christmas special or at VidCon or something special like that.
Yeah.
So next ask, what should I do if I watch Narcos who can't be consistent to save his life? So yes,
That's-
I think
yeah,
it is entirely possible that this advice does not apply universally.
Doing universally. Edgar, by the way, yeah, the live streams are rewindable when DVR is enabled, but for mobile live stream by default, well, it's not by default, it's the DVR is not enabled for these kind of live streams.
Yeah, specifically it's because we're attempting to minimize latency. And in order to minimize latency, we deliver in a mechanism that does not currently support DVR, although we're working on
Yeah, pretty much.
it's really kind of cool.
So someone was asking a subscriber burn. Can you elaborate? And
Yeah,
I think
so
what
subscriber burn in this case, what we're thinking. So there's actually in this case we're actually thinking notification burn. So what the search and discovery team identified and stated during the search and discovery talk was that notifications are sent by YouTube based on an expectation that someone's going to open it. Like based on a machine learning model, we predict the default like no bell ringer whatever like checkbox is that we will send a notification when we think someone is going to open that notification. And so if I stream twice a week at 9:15, and people like know that and can't get there, then so like Matzo Gaming, who is in the UK, right? He could never make it to my streams because he's always asleep because it's 3 in the morning when I start. And so YouTube says, well, we sent you 4 live notifications and you didn't open any of them. And you watched the stream later, but you didn't open it from a notification. Like, why will we send you notifications next time? We're going to lower the chance that you're going to open those things because so far, 0 for 4, you've opened them and now you're done. And so like notification burn in this case is the idea like if you're sending someone notifications all the time for a live event, and live, as we all know, has this like I'm not going to click if I know it was 12 hours ago and it's over now or whatever else like that, then the next time YouTube is going to make that decision, do I send a notification or not, you're going to not get one. And so by being conservative in when you allow YouTube to even send notifications in the first place, now you're in a situation where you're removing those 0 out of 4, saving them for that one really special event. And maybe someone's going to be more likely to click it, but at the very least you don't have that long history of that.
Yeah,
so
but
that's what I think. And then the other thing that subscriber burn is, I think, referring to my 1 to 3 months thing, right? Like I don't want to watch the same content all the time.
After 3 months, definitely.
My tastes change. I loved Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt season 1. I watched Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt season 2. I'm now having a really hard time watching season 3. It puts me to sleep every time. I just don't really like it because I just kind of my taste had moved on.
Yeah, and so it was part of the search and discovery panel actually. And so if you want to get notifications for everything for a video, that's where the bell is actually useful. So if you had doubts or if you were still wondering how the bell works, it's basically that. It's if you subscribe to your channel, no, you will not receive a notification for every single video that this channel will produce. However, you will receive notifications for the one that are the most likely to match your preference. But if you want to receive a notification for everything that this channel does, click the bell and then you will receive all of them. On Windows 10, my notifications pop up over the part of the screen where I type in the chat. It can get annoying, says Mike EL the Gamer. And yes, it's true. I get this all the freaking time on YouTube Gaming. But also on, is it on Discord? Where is it? I don't remember. Or any service that has the chat in the bottom right, like Hangouts on Gmail does the same. It's freaking annoying, but it's not technically a problem with the website. It's a problem with how the notifications are shown in Windows, and you cannot move them around. So when the notification shows up, like for example, when I'm YouTube Gaming and Discord says, "Hey, someone typed, like send me a message." Well, damn, I can't type on YouTube Gaming anymore because the notification just shows up. It's very bothering, but I think it's something that should be fixed in Windows and not on the website itself. Because what about Apple or Linux? They don't do that. So.
Yeah, so next you were asking, like, is this why I don't get notifications? So if you've ticked the bell, you should get notifications on all live streams. Like, that's what if you've ticked the bell on main YouTube or on YouTube Gaming, by default you get live stream notifications.
Do you have the bell on YouTube Gaming?
Well, so YouTube Gaming does have a bell, but it defaults to notifications for all live streams.
Okay.
So
but do you have a separate one, or do you just subscribe? That's
so when you subscribe on YouTube Gaming, I think the bell is only on mobile.
Okay, because I never saw it on the side.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I think the
good to
bell
know.
is only on mobile, and when you click it, it pops up a 2-item toggle. One is all notifications for videos, the other is all notifications for live streams, and when you just subscribe on YouTube Gaming, the second one is ticked, always.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
so the YouTube Gaming subscriptions by default act like the bell. In reality, of course, YouTube Gaming subscriptions are not as big as YouTube
Yeah.
subscriptions.
So-
Most people are subbed on YouTube.
So there you go, Mike. If you want to get the notifications, just do that on Gaming Lawyer's channel and click the bell. So I do have still a comment about this, is that while I think this is the right way to implement subscription and bell notification, I don't think we have a clear messaging on the page, and everyone is confused. Like no one gets it by just looking at the page, which is clearly a UI and or UX problem on our end. Unfortunately, it hasn't changed, but I'm not working on this part of the website. But I wish we could do a better job at communicating how the subscription button and the bell button works. That would be really useful. Hopefully, giving this information.
It was included a little bit in the search and discovery presentation.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it
and I'll
was.
see if it's included explicitly in the Creator Academy lesson. I think it will be, so I'll double check.
So see what you say, Vasco, which is, yeah, I don't use YouTube Gaming anymore because it's so buggy. It's not true as much today, but you are right. YouTube Gaming has historically been a lot bigger than YouTube normal. There has been a huge change of priorities in the YouTube Gaming team to fix that and say, guys, we can't have this kind of things happen anymore, because that breaks the trust we have with our users. So know that we're working really hard to fix this and to have no other like 500 problems, for example, just to mention this one on YouTube Gaming. So I would recommend try it out in a few months, but if you don't want to, it's fine. But just know that this feedback has been taken by the team and we're working on it.
Yeah. So when you say like the notifications, you mean like the one in the top right corner when you go to the YouTube page?
Yeah, so that also they go on your phone if you have the app installed.
Oh.
So like the notifications. Via
Absolutely BD, by the way. Yes, we should.
and, oh yeah, by the way, good night, Born Depressed. I didn't say.
Yeah, good night, Born Depressed. Yeah.
So so the bell on the desktop homepage is actually new. Or rather, it was there before, but it was only for comments. And we recently, like at the end of last year, rolled out the mobile notifications are now there as well. So you can click that. You can also see your history of notifications on YouTube, on the YouTube app. And so, yeah, but so most of the time when people are complaining like I don't get notifications because we didn't used to even do video upload notifications on the desktop. That's a new thing.
You read it right, says next.
Like I am subscribed to you. Why does my phone not ding every time I get like someone uploads a video? The answer to which is you're subscribed to 42 people. Do you really want your phone dinging every 12 seconds? Which apparently for Mikey is yes. But he's unusual in that sense.
No, I have notifications on Discord, and so on most of the channels I have, on most servers that I have, the only thing that ring is mentions. But I still have them enabled for Albert, FN Wesker, and Lord Rage because I watch them regularly.
Well,
but
also,
I think I will have to.
But you also get notifications from Twitter. Like your phone is
Oh
constantly.
yeah. But I have a lot of notifications right now because of VidCon, but usually I don't have that many. So it's fine. It's actually not too bad. But yeah, please use Ghastly Shoe. Don't confuse me next.
Yeah. So I think that
So please share. Please share. You don't have to, but if someone mentions this on chat, don't hesitate to explain how the bell works if you have some time. Appreciated. If you do that, it's true that it is confusing. I agree. I hope we'll actually change that on the website. I don't know if it's being worked on, but hopefully the messages that the things that we said at VidCon this week will help clarify this for everyone and reduce the confusion for our users. Just stay on YTG because I'm comfortable with it. I don't take streaming all that seriously, and I'm terribly inconsistent. I still can't quite wrap my head around why people wanted me at VidCon.
I think
Because people love you.
yeah, Mike Yellow Gamer. So Mike Yellow Gamer, the reality is that there is a moderately sized community of people who are all strongly interconnected in our social graph, and you are part of that social graph. Whether you treat YouTube seriously or not, like Miss Murder is also part of that social graph because she is like a moderator for 4 or 5 people who were here. This is true of a bunch of people who aren't even content creators. Icky with a V was like strongly connected to this social graph. So all of this is just part of the like taking YouTube seriously or not does not control how much the community appreciates you.
Yeah.
And
hey, geek etiquette.
And I mean, sure.
Just by the way,
you have one person on screen playing the games, perhaps buying the equipment to stream, but without people supporting us, the whole thing doesn't happen. Period. So everyone's equally important, I think. And one of the coolest things of the YouTube gaming dinner is that we had creators, we had mods, I guess. We had people who are part of the community who are watching on the other side, and we had developers, right? Like it's a cool ecosystem that like everyone, like we need all of those parts to make the whole thing work.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's really not about just the streamers. Like people, it's not just the streamers that meet each other. It's not you have to be a streamer to be part of the community. What makes YouTube gaming, at least for me, what it is the community. But by community, I'm not thinking streamer. I'm thinking streamer and the viewers. The number of times where I was having fun on chat and the streamer was just playing the game and they were having fun, but most of the fun I had was from the chat and the people that were in there and not from the streamer. I just can't count them anymore. It just happened so many times. So that's why it's like people want you to be here because people want to hang out with you because they know you on streams, yes. And even if you don't stream, it doesn't matter. Like seeing Vicky this week was absolutely awesome. It was great. Like it's been a year and a half I wanted to see her, and that was fantastic. We just we make the bond stronger just because we see each other. It's awesome. So I think that's the reason why they wanted you out
And
there.
it's something you will hear from even like big creators. Like they were saying exactly this, like the exact same thing, that like they don't feel that divide. Like everyone's important, the viewer and themselves. And sure, some of them say it to kind of be more relatable, but it's not false, right? It's not a false statement.
Yeah. So overall, another thing that I found interesting was actually, someone who is a creator, and he was asked like, "Have you considered live streaming?" And one of this is like the mechanics of running a gaming channel, and he was like, I used to live stream, and I live streamed like daily for a while, and I burned out, and I took a break, and now I come back, and like sometimes I'll just turn on the live stream late at night, and just like I don't even end up playing a game. Like I just sit there and I chat with people for 30 minutes because, for me, it's about the connection to the viewer and the building of a community.
Sorry.
And I think that's really like true and interesting. And I think that all of that community building, all of that stuff actually is also the people who are the best at that, at building a larger community of people, are also the people who end up being successful in YouTube's algorithmic eyes, right? Like video comes out, 120 people instantly watch it. Like, okay, great, we know that those 120 people were like super engaged with this. Let's find another 10 people just like them and show 10 people just like each of those people this video and see if they click it. And every one of those people that you have as your super influencers are really key. And so like all of these things, because YouTube is literally just trying to pretend to be a viewer. Every viewer is trying to be 1.5 billion different viewers, and guess what they want? It's doing it based on, well, what do people who look like you watch? What do people who watch similar things watch? What do people who watch this type of content watch? And so on and so forth.
Thank you, Cow Dizzle. Yeah, I try. Talking about this point, Matey's a good cameraman. I don't think I am, but I am still impressed to this day, after trying for 30 years, how people are fucking horrible at taking pictures of a group of people. So especially now that we have freaking phones, you give them your phone. You're like, oh, let's take a picture of the group. And they take a picture. There's 2 inches at the top of sky. You can't see the feet, and it happens all the freaking time. It's like not 1 photo out of 10. It's like 8 photo out of 10 or 4 out of 5. Yeah, I know it's the same, but it's insane. It's like it bothers me every time. I'm like, why can't you freaking take a good photo? You can see the final result on the phone. What's hard about it? You can like literally take a good picture. If you look at the pictures that I've posted on Twitter, I hope they're always at least well centered. At least you see the correct. I also use the rule of the golden number, which is like the famous 4 different points on the corner of the screen, but it's so infuriating for me. Like, people do not know how to take cool pictures, and then they send you the phone and like, oh yeah, they're cool, and you look at them, you just want to tell them, no, they're shit. Like, they're terrible. You did a terrible job. Where are your eyes? Where did you put them? No, because people value most of the time having people on their photo, but I do not that. It's like fun when it's a good photo, and you can easily make good photos with these amazing devices that we have in our pockets now.
That's
hey, Barbara.
That's a very good point.
Jose's donut. We just ate it. We ate your donut.
So, Mighty, that's a very good point, and I love that we're speaking of these super serious topics and your conversation of feet. No, I'm serious. It made me think that I think we should show your audience my socks. They are stormtroopers. My mom gave it to me on Christmas.
What are they?
Stormtroopers.
Stormtrooper. Oh, okay. They were reversed. I was like, what the hell? Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
It's
Sorry,
okay. It's a tickly stormtrooper now.
Yes. So we are actually doing a 360 stream too. Wait, Barbara's there?
Yep. Yeah. Barbara was right there.
She's watching that too.
There we go. Look at that. Oh no! It's bugging now again.
Oh.
God damn it! Why? Oh, it's funny. So the chat appears and disappears immediately. So there's clearly a bug on that. But if I press on the screen and scroll, then it stays up.
I cannot activate my chat on my screen, but I think it's user error.
I had no problem activating your chat.
Look at that! Screen. Look at that! No, but look at that!
I know.
Oh,
I was saying on the stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, Crafty Paris is here.
Hey, Crafty Paris.
Yeah, I've started the stream with my Pixel XO, and I have not plugged it in since, and it's been 2 hours and 24 minutes of live streaming from the device. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Wait, that's the Pixel?
The
Pixel
Ricoh
XO.
Theta, no, the Ricoh Theta S.
Crafty!
The
Hello!
version of the Ricoh Theta supports live streaming. So if you look at Mighty Stream, this contraption here with the tripod and the camera here is the Ricoh camera. So yeah. Oh man, you got all the people.
Oh, you know what? I have a portable speaker. I could put it there and play some music. I just realized that.
I mean, we can use my iPad has good speakers.
Or I could do whatever. We were talking. We were having
background music.
Yeah.
We don't. It doesn't have to be a
copyright
Metallica.
claims, Stream will get taken down.
How are you guys? We are amazing. I
You
think.
missed the gaming part of the stream.
Yeah, I know.
We had gaming earlier.
I mean, I'm proud of my gaming stream. That was pretty cool. People liked it.
Yeah, wait. But the question is,
Yeah.
are you prouder of your gaming or of your donut? I'm just wondering.
I think so. Matt Pat said you had to have a narrative and an objective, and I think we ended it.
The objective was the donut.
The donut. Yeah, I think that worked.
Okay.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
first time
I
did
kind
something.
of agree. I kind of agree with that. It was a pretty good donut.
It was interactive.
Yes.
We asked people to vote to
Yes.
give us, to
It
get
was
what it
eatable.
It was
too.
edible.
Yeah.
So the only thing is I think we didn't start the stream with the idea of which
That's
of those
true.
things we were gonna do. Right?
Yeah.
His advice was pick a goal. And so like if we were gonna do interactivity or maximize watch time, like if we were gonna maximize watch time, we failed to, for example, properly like do interspersed like promos, right? So like every 10 minutes we should have been like,
donut,
we're
yeah.
watching this and the battery on the Switch is gonna die, and when it dies we're gonna eat the donut. Like had
It
we
is-
thought
it
about
is
this
tr-
ahead of time, that would have been a good
and also-
cross promo.
And also, I should have put a donut actually a thumbnail on the video. Then
Yeah.
that would have been
I
way
mean,
more
so the
appropriate.
problem with the donut thumbnail, though, right, is that this comes back down to the clickability issue. Is that if people click on the donut the same way that like Barb is clicking on Tetris now, and she's like, "This isn't Tetris," and because this is our community,
true.
because this is our community, like she's watching anyway.
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
Like she saw the thumbnail was like me naked and Lady Kitty. Like, so she knew what to expect was not donuts. But I think that that's actually a real risk. Is that when you clickbait, yeah, you get a lot of short-term views, but there are a lot of short-term, low-quality views, and YouTube says, oh, people click on this and immediately abandon it, and is like, no. Like that, which is like a human would too, right? Like if you look at the audience, it's like 20% of the people click and immediately abandon. You're gonna be like, that's not a good recommendation.
So we should have ended the stream and start a new one.
For what?
Well, because we started all of the streams based on the donut and the Tetris.
Oh.
So once that was over, we should have started again.
Yeah, and so the only thing is that in this case, I think because we all have relatively small audiences and these are live content, like, but yes, if you're going to maximize something, those should be two separate videos. You want to have a narrative arc, and now we've switched our narrative arc to be more exploratory. We're trying to keep people interested with a long-term conversation, like you wanted to have.
Yeah.
This is your Katy Perry dinner.
Oh, it is the Katy Perry dinner.
Yeah. You didn't realize you were having a Katy Perry
And there's like
dinner?
cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
So like
But you know, it's actually kind of cool. The idea of like, hey, my Switch battery is dying, and you know, have people in suspense until that happens.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I mean,
And having a
accidental.
surprise donut too.
And the surprise one.
Well, the surprise was not that great, but that
It was.
you cannot have everything. You know,
No.
it's like.
Did you have something you want to say?
yeah, I was like,
Oh, sorry.
Like variety streamers or like people who switch games in the middle of a stream.
It's hard. I mean, I think that's the reality is so there's two aspects, right? One, your discovery is based on whatever is there when someone sees it. And so long as you are changing your metadata and everything
See ya,
else
Chris.
like that with the game that you're playing.
Okay, so like what if I say like in the title like I'm gonna play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds Borderlands 2 and something else.
I think that would be a hard thing to imagine, like when someone searches and they hit it for Borderlands 2 and they click it and then it's not Borderlands 2, like this isn't gonna be good. But like NES Variety Night, right? Like so when I do these NES streams, like I'll just make my title like NES Variety Night and I change the game title, but I just have like a generic thumbnail that's like an NES and I don't change my thumbnail for every game I'm playing. So I do think it's important you have to deliver on the promise of that was what they said. Literally the quote was, deliver on the promise of your thumbnail. And so like, the reality is that YouTube viewers, I mean, this is the other thing that they said in the scripted content talk, was don't get into your story in the first 3 seconds. So when they say deliver on the promise of your thumbnail, we literally mean like within 5 seconds, people should be able to feel like they're getting what they're looking for. Otherwise, they're going to be like, oh, no, not Borderlands, not whatever, not anything else like that. So I think variety streams, like, keep the information that people are making decisions on and what they're finding in search via relevant.
Ooh, I've got
You know
12% batteries, by the way, guys.
You know
just so
what
you know.
I actually started doing when I started using gaming was when Barry was doing thumbnail for me.
Thank you.
We had a specific one that was a almost like a
It's charging.
What do you call it? It was like a variety thumbnail. So it said
I'm okay.
variety gaming. So I mean that still doesn't work as who's looking for that, but it was clear that you would see many different games on one stream. So I don't know if that would work in that situation.
I mean, there's like a lot of times when people
Oh,
ask for different games.
I found the issue on the chat.
What
It
is
disappears when it's on low battery, and now it's back, and it doesn't flicker anymore. There we go, Barbara. I've got an issue for you. It's not for her, but yeah.
That sounds like a different person issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that I look like the iTip trying to.
Can I
but
borrow
yeah,
your
so
cable?
what's that?
Your cable? The
This
long
one?
one? Yeah. Thanks. Sorry.
Thank you for your. Oh wow, that's a pretty nice battery.
Yeah, it is. I like it. So yeah, I mean, deliver on the promise of your thumbnail and deliver on it quick is like a really good piece of advice. I think that like we oftentimes I think underestimate the number of like super short views that these videos get. And I don't know how many of those get counted as views or not as views or whatever else like that. But I think that that's, again, if you think about it as a human, if a lot of people click and immediately abandon, that's not something that's a good recommendation, right? Like if a lot of people are doing that, then you would say that's clickbait and don't watch it. Just like as someone considering it. So YouTube is trying to act like a human, think about it as much as it can like a human, and so think about it the same way. You know, how much are people who discover via search or a recommendation really going to enjoy what they're seeing.
So it's kind of like how, I guess like a good example would be then like, okay, so I know she's
What
not
is
like
Barbara
a good
saying?
example, but like
My donut was a
for
mess.
example,
Oh, yeah.
she was, like, a mini streamer, and she was actually very
It's true.
sweet.
It was though,
Like,
yeah,
if you,
exactly.
if you like, I think the fact that I'm no longer topless means that Mighty's thumbnail is now.
It was.
And so like I think that that's absolutely something that like Zoe delivered on her promise. Like it was literally like there's a chick in a bikini in this thumbnail. I click on the video.
Yeah.
There's a chick in a bikini on this video. You did the thing. I think that there was also though that so the other thing that is true is like those global site-wide trends. She basically was one in and of herself. Like she was, because she was the first in this genre to come over and be like the first movie rights. Semjas was, or Semyase was close, but she was never as blatant about it. And so I think that like she was the first one to come over and try and do it, and so she got a lot of people like conversation. And so it became like a trend and a conversation.
She was a fidget spinner.
She was a fidget spinner.
No one else has been able to do it. People tried after she did it. There were some girls, and no one else has been on the main page.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's just like, I don't think they're being filtered. They're just not being successful. Period.
Because it's past in the same way that fidget spinner videos will not be relevant 3 weeks from now. I mean, I said this earlier, right? I was talking to the guy, and I was like, someone did fidget spinners first. The 24-hour fidget spinner was the early peak of the craze. Once you saw that success, like literally YouTube recommends take advantage of global trends.
You know where it's coming from? Like Ace says, winner fidget spinner.
Midget
Well,
spinner.
he said both, but it's coming from PlayerUnknown's Battleground. When if you finish first, it's winner chicken dinner. Yeah. And so winner fidget spinner sounds like a pretty cool one for nowadays.
So yeah, winner fidget spinner would be, but as an example of taking advantage of a global trend. And once all of the big YouTubers like they know this, it's in our advice.
Yeah.
Take advantage of global trends. Like we just wrote it and put it in a set of slides.
It's
right?
an academy.
and so it's like on the Creator Academy, and what that means is that like big creators know this. They do this, but there's only I don't know 1,300 creators with more than 1 million subs, or there was last year. Like so, once there's 100 or 350 of these, because 2/3 of those people aren't going to make fidget spinner videos, then you get every small creator on the planet tries to do a fidget spinner video, and now you've diluted all of the effect of that. So that once all the big creators start doing something, it's too late to jump on a trend. You're still going to get some views, you're still going to get some stuff, whatever else like that, but it's not going to be the successful use of the trend in the same way.
It's funny because Caldizel says, I love this. It's like my favorite people on YouTube Gaming are having a round table. But I love what Geek Etiquette says right after. It's like, I was just thinking that, Cal, except I only know Mighty. And I know Geek Etiquette from, I think it's Lord Rage stream. He's a mod there. And so thank you for being here. It's awesome.
So we should do a round of introductions because we got some new people. I'm Chris Plays Games.
I'm Lady Kitty Unicorn.
Life of the Raven Knight.
And I'm Jose Angel. I run a channel named Ghastly Shoe.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who I am, it's weird because you're on my channel right now. So that would be that's weird.
Well, I mean, you're not wearing your lion hat, so it's kind of.
It's true that I have my full human form today.
Yeah, it's not a hat. It's a real actual.
Show your
lion.
audience the dirty.
The what?
The dirty plush.
Oh, the dirty. I showed them earlier, like the dirty plush. Why the dirty plush though?
Well, they look dirty to me. I don't know.
Oh, they look dirty.
His mouth looks so weird.
Like, why is it there?
Yeah.
Matu
It does-
said,
You look like a mess, and it is a mess. And we live in this room.
Oh wow,
Cal
Cal.
does a link to all 4 of our channels.
Okay, there you go.
Great.
Thank you, Cal.
Thank you.
And yeah, we are very regular streamers. The person who streams the most here is CPG, and streams 2 times a week. Oh, maybe you stream more actually at KU. I don't remember.
You stream every night, no?
I try to stream every night, but it's been sometimes I'll stream like 5 days in a week, and then I'll be nothing the next week.
Okay. Okay, so it's a combination of good luck finding out when we stream. No, actually, well, for you guys,
For
it's
me,
a
it's
little,
good luck,
It's
yeah.
for you guys, it's a little bit harder. For LKU, well, you don't really have.
It's easier but inconsistent.
It's
Like,
inconsistent.
You're either there or you're not there. You
Yeah.
don't have to like look out for a special time.
Exactly.
You're either there or you're not.
Yeah.
There.
Exactly. CPG is Monday and Friday at
9:15 p.m. Eastern time.
9:15 p.m. Eastern
Retro games
time.
on Monday and whatever the fuck I feel like on Friday.
On Friday, exactly. And me, well, you know that it's 8 p.m. on
Like,
Thursday.
And also look out for trying to do at least bi-weekly anime reviews.
Oh yeah,
true.
oh yeah. You're doing VODs now as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely on your channel. So
Bi-weekly anime reviews, hopefully.
he has two videos right now on his channel about reviews. So maybe you should check them out and see if it's content that you like. So yeah,
That's something
check him
you
out.
make on a second channel.
So that is that. I mean, I think that's the question then becomes: is your plan to continue to do gaming live streams on that channel? Because I would say that the anime review crowd, like this is the same as my content creator crowd, is like it's nice to get the boost initially that you've got some people, and I totally get that, and I love that I get views on my like CPG rants because of that. But I actually think that it is probably in your best interest if this is the thing you want to grow long term.
Guys, don't move. I barely have both your faces on the video. This is like super hard. Oh, there you go. There
There you go. You know, so it's. I think it's something where I do not believe that the anime audience overlaps with like the Fallout 4 audience. Now, if you're just gonna switch to playing Cutie Pop all the time, like that might be enough of an overlap. But I mean, I think again, if you look to Matt Pat's advice, it's basically like GT Live is a separate live channel, and I think he feels that is the appropriate way for it to be. And so that's really the thing.
So they put Dojo's phone in Rise to see if it can get it to work. I'm pretty sure it's freaking dead now, but I haven't had the heart to tell him that the Rise thing is a myth. Oh yeah, exactly, Matthews. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's never going to work.
I mean, it's not a total myth. It just only works in a very small set of circumstances.
Yeah. I mean,
Rise-
for a phone, there's no way.
Rise-
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like putting it in a Ziploc bag with a like one of those silica gel packets. It's like, yeah, that'll take a small amount of moisture off of a main board and allow things to work. But the reality is that once you walk into a hot tub with your phone in your pocket, I would say you're probably screwed.
Yeah.
It's like, was the phone on? Was it powered? Yeah.
Almost certainly it was in his pocket.
It's like wet and power is bad. Like if it wasn't on and it got wet, then
It just dry out and it's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's wet, you are in trouble.
Did you try to?
If it's on,
But did you tell him to dry it off in the oven? I think you should dry it off in the microwave. It's even better. I'm sure it will work magic, like literally magic with electric arcs and things like that. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I think the oven comment was definitely a joke.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this is one of those things. Mikey L. the Gamer, I was commenting earlier that we really like having you in our community, and one of the reasons for that is that you are this the typical heartless jackass in your approach. It's this like hyper sarcastic thing that Marines and Army brats and other things like that develop. Jess has it in spades, and I know that you have it, and I love it. I mean, I think it's a great
I love that Xio is asking, what? Did someone drop their phone in the toilet? No, that would be way too common. No, he walked in the jacuzzi with his phone in the
Clothes
pocket.
dryer, though.
I'm not kidding.
I think the clothes dryer is a bad idea. I mean, the thing is, when you drop your phone into water, don't try to turn it on until you put it in rice for a few days.
I think it's not even like if it was on when it went in.
Exactly, Mike.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Like there is too much there. But yes, he walked into a hot tub with it in his pocket.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be shorts already. I mean, I think some
Well, so
complaints.
Mikey L. the Gamer, no, I watch you because I enjoy your retro gameplay and your commentary during retro gameplay. I love you because you're a total dick.
That's a very, very nice way to put it. As he's building a death ray laser to dry it out. Oh, wow. Put down the axe, Dojo. Now I don't know what's happening in the girl streamer's house, but it
sounds wild.
it sounds pretty wild.
It's
Yeah.
just the yearly phone sacrifice with the YKG fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I was closest to doing that to mine, thanks to this.
the pop.
Thanks to uptime.
Oh, thanks to Uptime because of the little thing right there.
Yeah, I fell off and I dropped my phone.
Just tell him to leave it in rice for a week and don't turn it on. No, I'm sure it will not change anything. It's good. It's dead at this point. At this point, it's dead. Yeah.
So if you have friends and you like want to watch live streams but you don't want to hang out with all the other assholes in the room, go to Uptime, link the streaming by your friends, and you can chat with your friends on them.
You can only watch it on iOS.
Only iOS.
Yes, yeah, that's the
like,
problem.
I would totally watch live streams with you at Uptime if
Yeah.
they had a desktop app, and maybe I would if they had an Android app. But since I don't have an iDevice,
Yeah,
Whoa!
it's pretty hard.
Well, Calendars and Machuza are like, oh, his boarding passes are on his phone, dudes. You go to the check-in thing, and they will print like a boarding pass with no
Well, if
problem.
you had the email, just print. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that, or you just bring your ID and they can find your thing
like
back.
you
There's
walk-
no
you walk up to
problem.
the counter, or if
To
you
the- yeah.
want to skip the line, you pay the $2 to the guys at the desk outside, and they print you new boarding passes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like reservation ID, just like on like when I went to Canada back then in April, I was like,
Yeah, you can mark it on a piece of
well,
paper.
they didn't even have like a freaking United. They didn't even have like my airline's
Counter.
counter there, so I just went to the one that was like servicing my original tickets. It was like, yeah, you get my tickets. I'm this person. That's reservation.
Counties,
My tickets.
Counties was like, yeah, Mighty, I said that when Dojo was in here for his 17 seconds. No, why are you telling me that? Yeah, you will probably have to go to the counter tomorrow. Remember to take some time.
What do you do? Do you ban zone?
What's that?
You said oops.
Oh yeah, Ace said RIP 360.
3, yeah.
Oh. I love that people are watching the 360 stream.
Yeah. And the reality is that it's not like we're all rotating. I guess occasionally, like, you can see, like, Leif, and you can turn back and forth between Leif and I, like a tennis match or something.
Well, see, that's why this should be a 180 stream. Put a little back, and then you get everyone. Well, mostly everyone, because
I mean, Kitty would have to.
Lady Kitty. Yeah. Well, if you put it like in that corner, you do get everyone. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Lady
convinced.
Kitty,
I'm not
you're in
convinced.
the
I'm not
space.
convinced
Oh,
that
yeah, sure.
I'm not convinced that the value of like the 180 here versus just like a fisheye lens GoPro is like of the VR.
Yeah, it is.
Right, like
Okay.
is especially with this camera. If this camera is useful at all, it's 2 fisheye lenses. Like, so if you're happy with fisheye, then you're clearly happy with this like that anyway.
But does fisheye? But with fisheye, you cannot like it doesn't show up as VR. So if you move your phone, it won't do the same thing.
But my point is that like this like we said, right? Like I pointed and I said that's weird. Like Jose is here and Mighty's here, when in reality like Jose is here and Mighty's over here.
Yeah.
Right? So the lens is warped reality
Yeah.
on this thing already. So even in the 360 environment, you're not getting it being a flat linear transform around.
No, but it's still kind of cool. Like, I mean, VR headsets are still kind of rare, but if once they start popping up, you
I just don't think there's ever going to be enough demand that everyone just like got a cardboard sitting at their desk.
Okay.
And then you've got to put it on, which means you can't watch it in the background tab. You can't just have the stream up and be listening to it. You can't do all these other things that you would want to do. So
That's true, yeah. Or chatting, you cannot type chats.
yeah, you can't type
cannot-
chats. You can't do it. Like, there's just so many, and so for live specifically, like that's part of it. But I don't know, it's just
This cups.
Back Lady Kitty.
It does.
That's your throne. She's the queen of that couch.
The queen of the couch. Well, she's sleeping in it, so definitely, yeah.
I mean, this is my bed. I actually like this bed.
This is your bed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you sleep during the
Well, I've
night?
been sleeping all over the place.
Everywhere. On the
I cannot
kitchen
sleep
table,
around.
on the stairs.
So I
it's like-
started in that room with Life and Kev. Then I moved to this couch. Then I moved to the extra bed. Then I moved back to the couch. And last night I moved back to this couch because I wanted to open my backpack. And it has Velcro, and I want to wake up Chris and Jess. So I decided I'll just come here and wake up Lady Kitty instead.
Oh, yeah. And that's okay.
Well, I mean, she wasn't. She wasn't asleep.
Yeah, so any other questions from VidCon? Do you guys want to know something about how YouTube works or who we talk to or anything else like that.
Do you know
like,
who my favorite stream content creator is? Just kidding.
Pat.
I think it's Matt Pat. Yeah, I think it's
If you
PewDiePie.
haven't already figured out that Jose is in love with Matt Pat.
Yeah.
No,
Jose
wait.
is in love with Matt Pat.
Him and his wife.
Yeah, Matt Pat and
Both.
Steph
And
Pat.
Stephanie, yeah.
The Pats.
Yeah, the Pats.
You love the Pats. I love the Greens.
I want the Pats to adopt me. Well, I love the Greens too.
I think Sarah and John and Matt and Stephanie should just like run a like track of 5 panels back to back to back.
Yeah,
to back.
just them. I
And
will
I'll
pay
just do
that.
Like
You
I'll
know,
just, I'll
yeah.
pay. Well, each of us will pay $500 and we'll come and they'll just do an 8-hour speaking session. The 4 of them talking about
Forget
like, 4
VidCon.
topics.
Give me green.
Okay,
PatCon.
this is
Green PatCon.
this is an amazing stream with 5 amazing people, but I need to be a responsible adult and go to sleep so I can chase and whack a ball tomorrow because next plays hockey. So bye, next.
Have a good
Have
Sunday.
a good
Bye,
night. Sleep well. Kitty accused me of being 43 years old. Keep the camera on her so I can give her mean looks through the screen. Well, I am doing it right now, but you can see CPG instead.
Sorry.
Ah, there you go. Okay. Yeah.
Who's 43?
Is that Matthias?
Mikey the gamer. Did you call him 43?
Yeah, I did call.
I hate being asked something like that because I draw a blank and then think of questions later.
1 year younger
What?
than-
Oh, you mean trying to find questions? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
My age plus 20.
Yeah.
So then
You were off by a few years.
like 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad at that geek etiquette as well, but
The
I think
fact
going
that his kid
going
was
to
born
conventions
when he
help
was, like,
to
17,
know which
16 or
questions to
17
ask.
or senior.
Because you end up in situations where you actually get questions to ask, and you're like, oh wait a second, who did you see? What was the panel that you liked the most? I mean, there's like these are the bland question that you can always ask. Like, oh, what was your favorite moment? What did you learn and things like that.
And you gotta realize also that we've been overthinking these questions and talking them before now. So it's like they're not new. Like the answers, these topics.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, because someone said that they would draw blanks if they were asked like some of these questions, and it's like these conversations are not really like brand new to any of us.
No, yeah, like these questions are
Oh, I'm here.
like as content creators, we like especially because you and I are always talking about content creation strategies on YouTube. I talk to Lalo about this a lot too. Like
I wish Lalo was here.
yeah, I know.
I just listened to it a lot.
Yeah, so like the reality is if you're deep into the overall content creation strategies on YouTube, like these conversations are not only not new, like the answers aren't even new. Like like I said, the search and discovery talk was not great because it was like, oh, here are the 3 secrets we have been hiding from you and we will reveal. It was instead like, hey, we've put together all of the advice that we give people about how search and discovery works into one slide presentation with myth busting common myths and participating and sharing common info and everything else like that. So
Also, I think participating in trying to achieve what is being talked in these panels, for example, like trying to be a creator or trying to do VODs, make you ask a lot of questions because you are confronted to all these situations. So being one or trying to be one or at least experiencing it a little bit makes it easy to find questions because you now have the context of it and be like, oh, these are all the problems or the things I try to fix by myself when I'm trying to stream or I'm trying to make a VOD. Like, how do I write stuff? How do I produce stuff? Which softwares do I use? I mean, that's just one aspect of it. All right. How do you gather community around your content? How do you make sure that people feel involved, etc., etc., etc.
good night, Matus.
Oh, good night,
Drive
Matus.
safe tomorrow.
Drive safe,
Bye,
yeah.
Matus.
Yeah.
I call you Matisse in chat because autocorrect. Matisse.
By Matisse. Oh,
Matisse.
such a great name, though.
Yeah, such a great artist.
Yeah.
So there were 2 questions. Will YouTube have a thing for streamers who can't play one game straight for the whole stream? I mean, I think I don't know that there's a specific thing that you need. I think that it's just the fact that any videos that don't provide a clean beginning to end narrative arc are going to have a harder time being successful.
Yeah.
That is the advice of the biggest live gaming creator on the platform, that a narrative arc is what you need. And I think a lot of streamers undervalue that. They just kind of like PUBG has lots of little mini arcs, right? Like basically every game is a 30-minute arc. and you can see it in viewership. If you have a large channel, you see basically every time a game finishes, you lose 20% of your audience, and then like they slowly like come back over the course of your game, and then you finish a game and they drop down. And you come back over the course of the game, because as you get to those drama points, people want to be there. They also said, like, make your call to action to subscribe there. Right there, right after the game. If you love that game, subscribe now. Like, call to action when your viewer, like, engagement is highest.
So that also means that you should finish games at a good moment, not at a moment where no one watches.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, and this is why he said, like, streaming for 2 hours is good, because, like, 4 hours is diminishing returns on, like, how many people are continuing to watch. If you only finish games at 1 in the morning when everyone's been watching it for 4 hours, people are going to bed.
Hey, that feels like someone I know. Oh, me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I stream past that time.
Yeah.
It's like I always play, and then like I reach the end, nobody's there.
Yeah, exactly.
My streams.
So like he said, like 2 hours is a great kind of stream time, and you don't kind of lose people as much. And so like targeting 2-hour streams with the narrative arc of like, we're gonna get started in this game and we're gonna finish this game, allows you to have people there at that end time. And if you do that, then you get that. And I mean, even like when I was like fighting Metroid's Mother Brain, right, which I did for like 45 minutes.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
It was so terrible, because I got down there and I had like no missiles left, and so I had to farm Metroids forever, and I fucked up one of my save states. It was a disaster. And so I like just slowly grew these like, you know, organic discovery, because everyone who came in at like at a peak
That's
of
exciting,
the arc.
yeah.
Like I was at the climax for 45 minutes, and so people were like, they were like, oh, I really want to see this, and so they would stick around. And so that's like a really like a strong thing, and that means I actually had people like when I finished, but it was only because I was doing it for 45 minutes. Had I finished it in 5, I would have had like 2 viewers instead of the 27 that I had.
That's interesting, because that means also for longer games that it would be a nice idea to say, hey, I'm finishing the stream 2 hours before it ends, or I think it's gonna end, and then finish the game on the next stream, like right before,
But then,
just to end
like,
it.
the question is, I think if you play different games, so what would be a good approach? Like, should you focus on one game? Let's say I'm gonna play this game for an hour and stop when I think it's exciting, and just tell my audience, okay, this chapter ends now, but I want to play a different game. I'm gonna end the stream. Join me on the next one. Like, is that better, or just keep going for 3 hours, or?
So I think we have to keep in mind, like, don't micro optimize your entire content strategy, content programming strategy around advice for, you know, something that's not going to make you happy.
Yeah,
like,
totally, of course.
Yes, these are the ways to yes, these are ways to kind of maximize your discovery, recommendations, growth, etc. But it's also not clear to me that if what you want to do is grow, that what you want to do is have a gaming live stream to begin with.
Yeah.
It's possible that this just isn't the best way to do it. So, but I do think that having videos that create a narrative arc and then stop them and then do something else to change games, or have it be a variety thing where you expect, like, okay, this is going to be about just having fun and interacting, right? It also comes down to your goal. Is your goal to find new people? Is your goal to retain existing people? Is your goal to like have high retention, viewership, and watch time for this stream? And I think that providing like an interesting variety show experience is certainly another thing that you can do. I mean, like if you look at the late night shows, right? They don't have just one narrative arc like a drama show. There's room for all types of different content. I'm not convinced that there's room for 4 hours worth of a late night show. I think 2 hours comes back down to, this is kind of like it's a movie. It's the length of a movie. And so like you can imagine kind of following a narrative arc for the length of a movie. But there's only so many Titanics, and there's only so many Lord of the Rings, you know, if you include all 3.
And even those feel like a short sometimes, and they're great. But so then I guess at that point you had to decide to kind of compromise and say, okay, well, 2 things. One is understand the platform, right? Learn all of this, and say, all right, I know this is what works, but then I'm gonna set my expectations to say, okay, but I'm gonna do this a little bit off the proof path, because this is what makes me happy. I'm gonna keep this in mind, and you know, try to maybe take it in, like do shape my content around it.
Yeah.
But I also want to play 3 games tonight. I'm gonna
Yeah.
play for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right. but I know what I want to get from that versus
Yeah.
I play for 1 hour.
And I'm totally like, I'm sitting here going like, yeah, I hear you that 3 hours of live stream or 4-hour live streams are not the way to go, and I should not be, playing until all of my viewers have left and finishing up there. Do I think that's going to change what I do? No. I actually don't, because I enjoy what I get out of it. The only thing that I'll say is that I think I get too tired by the end. And so for me personally, I will say that 4 hours is probably too long. And that probably means that I will cut it back down to 3, and plan to kind of do some of that. But
What's the time? 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours, yeah.
But I think that that's something that I've just gotten almost 3 hours, and I'm sitting here going, man, I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that I'll probably do that and cut that back, and I think that'll be helpful for me personally. But I also realize it means there's fewer games I can play. I'm already having a hard time finding games that I can beat in 4 hours. And so that's going to change up my content strategy.
So it's interesting. There's two things. The one said by Mike, which is like I play for 4 hours because I like to make some actual progress in the game. But it's interesting to say this because this is a perception from the streamer, not necessarily from the viewer. As a streamer, it's really easy to get lost in streaming a game because you enjoy it and you're playing the game and you can make the decisions and all. And you may have an audience that is there. But the thing is that you still make progress in the game if you only play 2 hours. You don't have to play 4 to make progress in the game. You can play 2 hours tonight and 2 hours tomorrow and 2 hours the next day. So it's really a perception from us that we need to change if we want to say, hey, let's reduce the time I'm streaming, or maybe we don't want to, and it's fine. Yeah. It's really a matter of what do you want? Do you want to do this arc where there's a goal and to which you tend, and you finish it like 2 hours later and say, hey, we're going to continue the next day or not? So yeah, I don't believe that you need to play 4 hours basically to do actual progress in the game. Then Geek Etiquette says, the thing, my biggest problem is I will start a game that I feel like playing, then I feel like playing something else the second night, and so on. And so this is something that it's more a promise of my channel that I said, which is when I start a game, I finish it. I always finish it. And I will almost always play exclusively that game until it's over. And the interesting thing I got from this is that I actually finished game I'd never finished before. That I started and I never finished. And I was, well, now I have to finish it because it's a contract I have. It's implied. I don't say in my channel description that I do that, but it's a contract that I have with my viewers, which is I will finish the game because I want to see the end, because you guys enjoy it, and I want to see the end as well. And so streaming has actually made me finish way more game than I finished before, interestingly enough.
So I think that, and I actually just mentioned that our 360 stream looks like we're in a 70s house because the light's all yellow.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And this reminds me of actually something else was said at the con, which was in the like filmmaking on a budget panel or something like that, and they basically said like hire a color grader. When you're making videos, like especially short films or other things like that, like if you've ever looked at a video and been like, I feel like this looks good, but it doesn't look like it would in the movie, the thing you're missing is color grading. Color grading.
The famous ETL thing they were mentioning about?
What's that?
There was, maybe you were not in this.
Like, that's almost the same thing that like in the one with like the VFX panel.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was
saying. They were like the magic on the cake is this lookup tables.
Yep.
Instant like good color grading.
Yep. Yeah, right? So I went to their panel 2 years ago now, and they said the exact same thing.
Like,
so
color grading.
Like
Like instant, like already good to go color grading.
Yeah, that's a huge thing for changing the entire look of produced content. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how much that applies in
live streaming, yeah,
kind of traditional vlog style scene, but I am positive that Phil DeFranco color grades his scenes.
Oh yeah.
Colors
are so vibrant.
I mean, it's honestly for him, it's only one button, right? It doesn't change. He wears the same black shirt every day. His background doesn't change except rarely. You know, like he just hits the button. But I think that the way the colors pop in his background
I am 100%
It's
sure
an
it does
accidental.
not come off the camera that way.
Yeah.
It can also be done in OBS too.
Oh yeah. I mean I've done that since I started pretty much. You know, like I mean as much as I can with my crappy lighting, I never leave the camera by the default. I always try to make the colors a little bit more vibrant, to the point where if you I wasn't saying if you go to my past streams, but I hide those. You will see sometimes I look almost orange.
Yeah.
Because I go too far or my monitor is not calibrated the right way.
Yeah.
But I definitely do play with color. Like I never let the camera just go with the raw whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like OBS supports lookup tables.
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's
Lookup
a good.
tables, which is like a way to say like map this color to that color based on your camera and everything else like that. So you can do color grading live effectively.
And sure is my camera as default for some reason is like this really weird blue. That's why I started also to yeah.
Like a nice I just threw this basic orange and blue lookup table on my webcam and it looks so much nicer.
Yeah.
Okay, it is midnight.
Oh shit.
Oh no! It is
Uh,
midnight, ladies and gentlemen, and we have been streaming for 3 hours, 2
Oh,
minutes,
a
and
little more,
35
yeah.
seconds.
So I think it's probably time for us to go to bed. We've also finished all the beer about an hour
Yeah,
ago.
look at this
If there's no more
disaster.
beer, it'd be time to drink more beer. But without that, I'm
Mission
tired.
accomplished.
It's midnight, and you'll turn into pumpkin, said Ski Cat to Get. And Cal Diesel has the nice advice of no sleep, all caps.
I think no one from Team No Sleep is in this room.
Well, don't feed us after midnight.
Oh, it's true, yeah.
I mean, like I'm not a Team No Sleep person.
Yeah.
I just have insomnia.
You
It's just,
you just never put your phone down.
Yeah, I never put my phone down.
This is like my wife actually recently linked me to the Onion article. It's like, woman who drinks 5 Cokes a night is going to stop using screens before bed in order to try and increase her sleep. She turned off her iPhone or turned night shift on her iPhone as she opened another like Coca-Cola and drank it before going to bed. It's like bad sleep habits are the issue here more than anything else like that.
yeah,
But
definitely.
I'm the Chris who plays games. It has been lovely talking to all of the fans of Mighty, and I hope you've enjoyed at least a little bit of the 360 stream that we were able to do as well, thanks to the Rico Theta S.
I'm the lady who is also Kitty and the Unicorn. So yeah.
I am the Revenant. This is not my review.
This is not my review. I do not review my content, I just drank. What?
And I'm Jose Angel, and my channel is Gaslichu, and I never stream.
And you never, it's not true. I'm still a sponsor of your
Wait,
channel,
I started
man.
this whole thing.
Yeah, it's oh yeah. And I never stream except tonight for 3 hours. Yeah, exactly. Thank you everyone for joining in. I'm all in one mighty, you know that. You're on my channel. Thank you for joining us for this interesting discussion about YouTube, playing Tetris, wrecking everyone, drinking beers. It's awesome. I love it. Take care. What?
Erecting everybody.
I erected everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I anal rected everyone. Basically, so.
Bye, Edgar.
So see you, see you, Cal, see you, Edgar, see you, Vats. Have a great now, all, and thank you very much for. See you, Ace, as well. Thank you for joining, and see you, Mike. And I will see you next Thursday at 8 p.m. You know the date. Ciao, everyone, and bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'll do a last round treat before we go.
360, mighty style.
Boom.